I have come here to chew bubblegum and kick ass. And I'm all out of bubblegum. It's time to play the game. Time to play the game.
Hello, good people. What is going on? Happy Saturday Eve. It is your boy Baddog after a crazy fucking night last night. We are back for Game 7 between the Sixers and the Celtics. Ready to go. I love Game 7, the two most magical words in sports. My New York Knicks await the winner of this game. We'll see what the hell we got. There's no Jason Tatum, which I just found out. I actually had him in my prize picks, and I had to refund my money on that one and do another prize picks. But ready to go, man. Last night was absolutely insanity. We're fine. We survived, which is good. I didn't know that I was going to. Jesus Christ. I trying to go upstairs last night. After the stream was over, trying to walk to the bathroom to wash the tub out there. Up the stairs, I was stumbling everywhere. That was brutal. So there is no bathtub beers tonight, man. I'm not a kid anymore. I can't do that shit. When I was young, when I was 18, 19, 20, that was a typical night for me. You know what I mean? That was a typical night. I could bounce back with ease. At 50 years old, and especially since I really don't drink that much anymore, except for on those nights. It's just, it takes its toll on me, man. I just can't even think about the alcohol right now. So I just want to call a good game. We want a good Game 7. I'm actually very surprised that this game, this series has gone 7 games. I really am. Big shout to Philadelphia. I thought Boston would beat these guys pretty handily. I also thought the Knicks were going to beat Boston in the next round. The Knicks might not even meet Boston in the next round. As always, the stream tonight is brought to you by our friends at PrizePicks. Let's hear from PrizePicks. I'll give you my picks for tonight, and I'll say hello to the chat right after this. Today's video is brought to you by our friends at PrizePicks. Listen, if you're like me and you have a hard time picking spreads, PrizePicks is perfect because you get to do some player over-under on stats as far as players go, which is absolutely awesome. You just got to pick more or less than a few player stats to create a lineup. Pick stats for individual players, points, yards, strikeouts, etc. You can see there's so many things to use on the PrizePicks app, which is absolutely awesome. It has a feature that allows you to follow your friends and others like you would on any other social media platform. Followers can see wins and losses, top 3 of all time, and all that good stuff. It's the #1 sports picks app in America. It's really easy to use. Again, just pick more or less on a few player stats and lock in your lineups. It's available in most states, including California, Texas, and Florida. You can follow me on the app. The link is in the description below. Like I said, check out how good or bad I do. I do love the Lakers in Oklahoma City tomorrow. You know me. I'm going to go LeBron. Alrighty, so this was the other thing that happened last night. I actually hit my prize picks last night. It ended a 5-game skid for me. Make sure you use the promo code HMA. You get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 in limes. Here's what I like tonight. I have Jaylen Brown less than 30.5 points. Even though Tatum is out, I don't know, man. I don't know. Jaylen Brown is going to get, that's a lot of points. I'm not going to take him to get that. I did bump it up for Embiid. I think Embiid will have a big rebounding night. The Celtics take a lot of threes, a shitload of threes, so they can miss a lot of threes. And I think Embiid could easily get double-digit rebounds, even something like 14 or 15. So I like him getting more than 10.5. And again, PrizePicks gives you a free one once in a while, and Tyrese Maxey's your free one today. He's just got to get a point tonight. So that's a free one. So I like that right there. Brown less than 30.5. Embiid more than 10 rebounds. Maxey obviously scoring anything. One other thing before I say hello to everybody. This is how messed up I was last night. So, my buddy Rich does the sports reaction. He's a streamer. He does Spurs games. And obviously, the sports reaction, he's TSR. That's what he is. He's TSR for the sports reaction. The Sports Fury, who the whole reason that I even started streaming years ago, because of those guys, right? Josh and Sean. Now Roach is in there for Sean, but because of those guys, I started streaming because of the sports review. They were a major influence on me, and I say everybody on this platform that streams these games live owes them a debt of gratitude because they were the first guys to actually come up with the idea, right? So they rated me last night. The sports review rated me last night. And for a good, 60 seconds, however long it was, I'm sitting there going, oh, Rich, you're the man. Because all I saw was TNS, right? TSR, but this was TSF. So shout out to the sports review for rating the channel. I was so shit-faced. And I didn't realize it until somebody in the chat said that's the sports fury. So shout out to those guys for the raid last night. I was a mess. We ain't doing that tonight, man. If you want to throw me 50s and 100s, I love you for it. I appreciate you want to do it out of the kindness of your heart. Yes, I love you. You're the best. I'm not drinking tonight. I can't do it back-to-back nights. It can either be Friday. We can do that one night on a weekend, but not on both nights. I can't do it, especially last night. Holy shit, you guys are crazy. And I knew it was going to be tough because I did like 3 shots and 2 beers before the game even got started. Luckily, the Lakers won. I hit my prize picks. We have at least 4 more games to call the Lakers, which is great. And I'm looking forward to a good Game 7 tonight. James Vegas up Hammer. There's one of the new mod, and of course one of the perpetrators of last night. My guy Hammer. Of course, Golden Tempo just won the Kentucky Derby. I was just watching that. I actually liked the Bourbon horse. He fell off at the end there. I had liked the Bourbon horse, right? I didn't put any money in my OTB account today, which I always do, and I didn't do it today. I always do it on Kentucky Derby, and I didn't. I'll have to do it I forgot when they open up. They're closed like Monday or Tuesday or something, but I'll have to run to the bank and throw a sawbuck in my account and just go from there. Eric, what up, Daniel Barry? My lady Janice, what's going on, Janice? Alrighty. Another good thing today was my kid. Now, this isn't good, but he didn't feel good this morning. He was stuffy. Didn't want to go to a swimming lesson, which I didn't know. I woke up this morning. Yeah, I woke up at like 10 of 11. It was almost 11 o'clock when I woke up. And God, did I need that bad. I woke up like no swimming. She's like, my wife's like, he didn't feel good. My wife don't really feel good either, but they're out now. They feel better now, but neither one of them felt good yesterday at all. Bliss fan, what up? Giant Stomp, Andrew User, what's going on? Truck Driver Gamer, Jeremiah Cedeno, Dog, what up? Skeptic, what up? Dashy, what up? Cash Tricks, Taco Master says, imagine losing to the Sixers. Taco Master is ready for the Lakers to get their ass kicked by OKC. I know he is. Edgar Williams, Quasar, what up? How you doing? Beast Skrills, what's going on? Drillsy, thank you for getting it started, my friend. I appreciate you. I mean, I may drink a beer tonight, but I ain't chugging it. I do have a nice pint of Dos Equis, which I kind of wanted a Dos Equis. I bought them yesterday, but I didn't want to drink a pint out of the tub not because it's more beer, which it is, but when you're drinking beer, like my stomach is so small, I can only fit so much in there, and I don't want to get sick because my stomach's too damn full. Drinking pints is going to do that. So if I drink a pint, I usually have 1, maybe 2, and we call it a day. So maybe at halftime I'll grab a cold one and we'll just, kick back. And like I said, hopefully this is a great Game 7. Red Warrior, what's going on? Isaac Casinos terrorizing another culprit of last night. Time to play the game. Time to play the game. What up, brother? Another new mod. Bold sign, what up? Isaac Racinos, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, Brilly. Did I hear back-to-back? No, I ain't. Back-to-back what? Back-to-back drinking? We ain't doing that shit tonight. Games on NBC, what you love? Like I said, maybe if I'm feeling all right at halftime, I'll grab a beer and just have one. I can't do this shit back to back. I'm too old. It hurts. It hurts, man. Not that I woke up with a hangover, because I didn't. But what happens to me when I drink like that, I have no appetite. Like, I did go to breakfast, and God that I need the breakfast bad. But today's my cheat day, and I really only had breakfast. That was it. I had a couple of cookies and a protein bar, but I just no appetite. That's normally what happens to me. I just, again, it's not, I wouldn't say a hangover, like no headache, no nausea, like none of that stuff. But I definitely can feel, I can definitely feel it going through my system. Yee. Amende, what up? Anthony, what up? Clean Frame, what's going on, brother? One dono from a dono train already. Who wants the keys, baby? Somebody want them keys? And of course, we got massively demonetized last night, but we don't care. It was a fun stream. It's a fun stream. Upset watch, we'll see. My 2 cents, what's going on? Why do you think the Knicks are getting beat next round, brother? Knicks ain't losing next round. Knicks aren't losing in the next round. Knicks are winning. The Knicks are going to the finals, man. Knicks are going to the finals, baby. We're going. Knicks are going to the finals. I don't think they're beating the team that comes out of the West, but they're going there. Knicks are going to the finals. They're coming out of the East. Best team in the East. Playing the best basketball, hot at the right time. We're coming. We're coming. Janice, my lady, thank you so much. Brilly, she says, I upgraded my membership. I appreciate you. Janice says, you know what? Give me them motherfucker. I couldn't drive that shit last night. Janice will drive it. Janice, drive the train, baby. That's all we get before we get blocked. Choo-choo, baby. Choo-choo. One thing I love about playoff basketball, I come down here ready to go. The sun is still out. Like, during the winter, it's always so damn dark right now. The sun is still above the horizon. Doesn't set for about another 40 minutes. We love it. We love it. That's the way it is. Even though it's cool today, it's like a fall day out there. It's only in the middle 50s. It's supposed to get some frost tonight even. And then next week it warms up a little bit. I'm on vacation in 2 weeks. Can't wait for that. God, I can't wait for my vacation. Hit that thumbs up, man. And ladies, let's go. I feel like crap, so no drinking for me tonight. Yeah, if you guys are hanging with me last night, Hammer. This is the mod chat on Instagram, and I must have put something in there, and Hammer's like, can't believe you're still up. I'm like, I gotta wait for the room to stop spinning. And I fell asleep maybe 2:30 in the morning. Like I said, I woke up around 11, and then I took a nap because you gotta take a nap on Saturday. I have to. Isaac, how gonna be the man when you the man? Let's go. Peter Lee, what's going on, brother? How you doing? Appreciate you being here. Let's go, Anthony. What it is? Yeah, hit the thumbs up, baby. The bonus basketball never hurt anybody. The bonus basketball never hurt anyone. The game's on NBC tonight, so it's not streaming. There is Joel Embiid. I'd love to hit my PrizePicks again. That would be nice if I hit my PrizePicks. Let's go. Lakers, I don't think they have a start time for Tuesday yet. At least they didn't when I checked. I just know that they play. I know that they play Tuesday, but I don't know when. Up 8:30. There we go. 8:30. That means I have to get out of Giants Collective early because I got to start that stream at 8. They play at 9:30 on Thursday, so this is the Lakers schedule. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, May 9th. That's obviously going to be the bathtub beer night. Next Saturday will be another bathtub beer night. Monday, May 11th, 10:30. And then if they get past that, they start to announce them. So Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, Monday, every other day, it looks like we're going. But Tuesday, yeah, I'm going to have to get out. I'm going to have to get out of the Giants Collective early. Glad the Lakers won. I know that they have very little shot of actually getting into the next round, but I'm glad that they won. I'm glad we got at least 4 more games together. I really like them to give Oklahoma City a series, but I don't know that anybody's going to get outside of the Spurs. I don't know that anybody's going to give them a series. So, Tatum's out today. Tatum is out today. G-Dry, he is out. He is out. No wonder I didn't see my chat movements because I was behind the times there. Little Robbie, what up? Last night was I don't know how great of a call it was. I was pretty fucked up. I don't know how good. It might have been a fun stream. I don't know how good my calling of the game was. At the point in the second half, I was done. Like, that's always my favorite. Like, people come in and be like, you're drunk. I'm like, no, I'm not drunk. If I'm drunk, I'll tell you I'm drunk. Last night, that was 3 sheets to the wind. Shit-faced. That was drunk. That was drunk. But today we feel we good. We're ready to go. We're ready for Game 7, baby. But yeah, my wife and kid are actually not home, but they didn't, like I said, they didn't feel good today and actually didn't want to go out today. Went out to breakfast this morning, and that was it. Stephen A is a Knicks fan, but he's also a troll. So, I don't know. But Robbie, I'm glad you agree with it. I'm glad you had a good time, brother. P-Dubs are up. I feel good about the Yankees right now. Not so much because I think the Yankees are a great team. I mean, they're beating up on shitty teams, but there's so many shitty teams in the American League that the Yankees should beat up on a lot of them. The American League through the first month of the season looks very weak, and it is a long, long season. We're about 20% of the way through the year. Many games ago. Yankees always have this June swoon where they suck. They're really good in May, and then they'll get to June and July, and they'll be like, freaking 10-17 in June or something. But the American League looks really bad, and I'm just watching them play. I'm sitting there going, if the Yankees can't get out of the American League this year, get back to the World Series, I don't know when they ever will. The American League does not look good. No team in this, outside of Tampa, I don't think any team really looks any good. Now, Toronto is hurt, so when they get their guys back, Toronto will be a force. And again, it's a long year. Still don't think the Yankees are good enough to beat the Dodgers, but long way to go. We'll start getting some Yankee games back on the channel. I know I haven't done one in a while. We'll start as the playoffs now begin to dwindle down a little bit. We'll do some more, especially when we get into June. When the NBA playoffs are done, we'll start doing a lot more baseball stuff. Kind of insane. What up, good oil? Thank you for watching, Dan. I was kind of insane last night. Dominic, what up? How you doing? Bubakar Zeta, what's up, brother? Toby, Leron, J. Collins, Cash Tricks, Cash, what up? SW, what up? Cad, what's going on? The only upset you're going to see is crying upset coming from LeBum James. Well, I don't expect the Lakers to beat Oklahoma City. I'm not expecting that. I'm realistic, man. I don't expect that. User says Oklahoma City's soft. I mean, maybe, but they're good. They're good. They're not good. They're great. They're defending champions. They're the best team in the league all year. I mean, I said before the playoffs, and you guys know if you're in here, that the Lakers, their matchup with the Rockets, they match up way better with the Rockets and the Timberwolves. The Lakers did not want that 3 seed. And you see the Timberwolves with nobody playing eliminated Denver. Right? They didn't have anybody. They got off 2 games in on the lead, but they had nobody. There was no Anthony Edwards. There was no Dante DiVincenzo. There was no DeSumo. None of those guys played the other night, and they still won. So, yeah, I think a lot of the NBA is soft nowadays, but, the East is not soft. Although, I'll tell you, man, the last 2 Laker games, I hate when it does that. The last 2 Laker games, they're like 90s scores, man. The Lakers lost 99-93. Last night they won 98-78. Like that's some 1997 scoring there. Lakers in 5. I just hope that series goes 5 games. 6 smart on SGA and 8 needs out. Played Chet. Chet's really good. The problem with SGA is SGA gets so many foul calls. It's not even funny, man. dude, you breathe on him. You look at him crooked, and it's a foul. My 2 cents. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. He says, Bad Dog, my point was simple. Celtics, Sixers, whoever, our Knicks aren't waiting for a matchup. They're waiting for a victim. Let's fucking go, brother. Do me a favor, my friend.
Give me a hell yeah.
You're damn straight. We're going to the finals, man. Knicks are good enough to go to the finals this year. Get that shit. Come on, man. I hate these damn shadows. Get them done. Tatum is not playing tonight. Tatum is not. I know what Tatum's issue is. Why did this adjust? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened to Tatum. Again, I did my prize picks maybe an hour, 2 hours before the game, and he was in there. Like, he was you could pick over under on Tatum's stats, and I did, and then all of a sudden somebody said he wasn't playing, like right before the stream. So I know what happened to his leg. SGA does put pineapple on his pizza. I have no doubt about that, brother. He's a pineapple pizza eater, just like Steve Kerr. Todd says, let's go Sixers. I just want a good game. I got no rooting interest in this one. Kind of scouting, seeing who my Knicks are going to play next. Kentucky Derby. Again, that's a thing that I'll never go to. Too big, man. I don't like big crowds. I do love long jean watches, though. My wife does, too. She got a couple of those. Golden Temple, they got some Kentucky Derby bourbon up there. I'm sorry. Clean frame, brother. Thank you so much, my friend.
Thank you for being a friend.
Appreciate you. The Cleveland Guardians were first in the division with a 16-16 record. It's like being first in class of the B, so you're right about the AL's trash. There's no really good teams outside of the Yankees and Tampa. There just isn't. I think the AL is very weak, and I think the Yankees, again, clean frame, things can change. You know it's a long year. We're only at the beginning of May. We just got out of April. So I'm not sitting here crowning the Yankees, AL champions. But the way this first month has gone, the Yankees have beat up on bad teams. It's always what they do. It's how they get where they do. They struggle against better teams. You got your ace on the mound tomorrow in Max Fried. Hold on one second. Let me rinse this thing out. But yeah, man, the Yankee. Oh shit, we started already. Holy, that was fast. My bad. Here's Baylor Shireman with the basketball. My bad. They went right to this thing from the Kentucky Derby. Jaylen Brown has the top of the circle for 3. That one is short. Rebound Joel Embiid. I need that for my prize picks. Out to VJ Edgecombe. Edgecombe down the lane all the way to the rack. A little kiss. And Philadelphia is up 4-0 in the first minute. So they're not intimidated whatsoever. Shireman going to give it out there to Derek White. White pulls up for 3. No good. And the rebound is grabbed there by Kelly Oubre. I need rebounds from... That's an offense. Oh, they called a blocking foul. So, yeah, my prize picks tonight, I have Maxey. They gave you... go over again really quick. They give you one. They give you a freebie on prize picks. So I took Tyrese Maxey getting 1 point tonight. I have Embiid more than 10.5 rebounds. I have Jaylen Brown less than 30 points. Those are my prize picks this evening. You can also play on prize picks. Use the link in the description. Enter the promo code HMA. And you get $50 instantly when you play your first $5 in lineups. The shot by Embiid is no good. The rebound by the C's. Jaylen Brown's going to give it all there to Derek White. White has it over on the elbow outside. Here's an open 3. That one is way off the mark. And it's rebounded I have to see who that is because ESPN obviously has the fucking numbers wrong like an asshole. Oh, no, that's Luka Garza, my bad. And throwing it down is Paul George. And there's a turnover to Celtics. So this Celtics have gotten off to a terrible start here. I don't care if the Knicks play, Anthony. Dire Giants fan, what up, brother? No, I don't need Embiid to roll his ankle, man. Dire Giants fan in the house. Six nothing 76ers. I gotta move this light, man. Thing's like right in my face. Edgecombe throws it out to Oubre in the corner. Paul George, rather. That's a turnover. Here comes Derek White back the other way. He sees a number. White throws it down. Brown goes up. Missed the layup. Rebound grab there by Edgecombe out. Oh, what a play that was by Luka Garza as he saved it. And then the Celtics are fouled there by Paul George. What a play by Garza. Or is it... Maybe that was Shireman. I couldn't see the damn number. It wasn't either one of them. It was Ron Harper that made a great freaking play. Saved the touchdown pass. Celtics looking for the first points of the night. Derek White with the basketball. Give it off to Jaylen Brown to the top of the circle around the Garza screen over to the wing. And that is an offensive foul on Luka Garza with a moving screen. Game 7. Winner takes on the New York Knicks. If the Sixers win, they'll travel to the Garden. Madison Square Garden, that is. And if the Celtics win, the Knicks will travel to the TD Garden. Here's Edgecombe for 3. Swish cheese sandwich. 3, J. Edgecombe. And 9-0 Sixers. Derek White throws it out there to Baylor Shireman on the wing to Garza, top of the circle. Garza throws it back out. Bad spacing there. It was Shireman and White in the same spot. Shireman at the free throw line goes up, throws it outside to White, heaves up a 3, and it's good. Derek White, as the shot clock expired from the right corner, it's 9-3 76ers. Joel Embiid between the legs to Maxey for 3. That one rimmed out on Tyrese. Rebound is batted up in the air, grabbed there by Jaylen Brown. Brown throws it out. Harper for 3. Whoa, that's not even close. Here come the Sixers on the run. Here's Maxey ahead of the Paxi, and he lays in a little kiss, and it's 11-3. Sixers by 8. Joel Embiid running the floor well early on. Jaylen Brown will bring it across the timeline here for Boston at the top of the circle. Into the paint from the free throw line. He pulls up. Shots off the mark. Rebound by Maxey. He starts it up here for the Sixers, who are off to the hot start. Edgecombe kicks it out. Here's Oubre for 3. Rimmed out. Rebound by Derek Brown. Brown starts it back up here for the Celtics. 4 minutes gone by in the first. Brown at the top of the circle. Goes around. White goes around a screen, goes up, gets blocked, and he'll go to the line for 2. Is this chat not working again? I never know with YouTube, or if just nobody's chatting. I never know. I never know with YouTube. YouTube is very funky, man. Yeah, it's my chat froze. Sorry, guys. I'm R squared. See? R squared, my man. Sorry about that, brother. What a legend. Do me a favor, brother.
Give me a hell yeah.
My chat freezes and it doesn't move. Derek White missed a free throw. Sup, peeps? It's game 7 and fuck Boston. I lift in teabag, plunge my girlfriend's blowhole early to watch this. If Boston loses, she said I can pile driver, hog taker, wetness, go Embiid. I need Embiid to get me some damn rebounds, man. Kelly, what's going on? C-Flame, what up? SW, what up? Yamar, what's going on? Sorry if I didn't see you guys. O'Neal Williams, what's going on? 1-2 for White. It's 11-4. Couldn't see. Kelly, how can I be the man? Are you the man? My stupid YouTube chat froze on me. Oubre runs over the defender, and that is an offensive foul on Paul George. Sorry, they called it on Maxey. And he ran into Paul George. I don't know how they called that a maxi. They were both running into the same spot there. Should have been a no call. Nurse not happy with that one. And Boston turns it over anyway, so no harm, no foul as the C's give it right back. Embiid's going to give it off to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey, nice pass to Kelly Oubre, who throws it down with a big two-handed boom shagalaga. My phone's ringing. Hold on a second. Sorry about that. When the wife calls, you got to answer. Patty, what up? B Skrills it up. Shinny Gaming. What's going on? 13-6. Eagles lead the Patriots by a touchdown here early on. I can't see anything because I'm watching from the satellite dish, the top of the friggin' garden. I can tell that's Joel Embiid banging into Shireman. Using his size, he's double teamed, throws it outside, extra pass, Edgecombe straight on three, rimmed out. Rebound by Embiid, but he lost it. It's on the floor. It's loose. It's on the floor. It's knocked out of bounds. It's last touched by Paul George. And we'll have our first TV timeout, I believe. Nick Nurse is going to challenge us. He's out at center court. Oh, God, Scott Foster's doing it again. When I know your name is an official, you know you fucking suck. You know you suck when I know your name is an official. Scott Foster and Tony Brothers are two of the worst. What's going on? Mundummy wants to wear money for money. I don't think that was his fault. It's the music companies do that. The record companies do that with that, man. That is what it is. Want bag, what up? Knicks will beat either team. I agree. They should be able to beat either team. Janice says, smash like and subscribe. Again, I don't know if nobody's chatting or it's just frozen. Like I can never tell because sometimes it just doesn't move. All right, looks like it's moving. Sometimes I have to do it this way. And just to see. Okay, no. But, yeah, I don't know what the hell was going on. He wants his cut. I don't think he's getting a cut of that. Well, I mean, he gets a cut of everything I get. I mean, New York does. New York is the worst for taxes. The worst. Your nickel, what up? The Knicks were lucky that you get the Hawks in the first round. Okay. Who are they supposed to get in the first round? The Knicks would have beat the hell out of Cleveland or Toronto. Hit. Hitty the likey, smacky the subby. Hitty the likey, smacky the subby. It was nice to see Bodo last night too. We hadn't seen Bodo Mania hadn't run wild in a while. Bodo Mania running wild. Yeah, I guess the Knicks are lucky they weren't a 2 seed. I don't know. They might get the Sixers anyway. But who I think is winning, I still think Boston will come back and win this game. But I'll tell you what, man, Philadelphia is no joke. Playing really well. Yeah, Detroit. Oh, I don't even know if Detroit's lucky. Detroit's struggling with. They were lucky last night. You know, they were lucky last night. I'm just glad to see the Knicks playing really physical defense. Cat playing his ass off. Showing, I love these old highlights, man. Shit gives me chills from the old days, but showing Larry Bird, I tell you, man, as a Knicks fan, God, I hated Larry Bird when I was growing up, but he was so fucking good. Larry Bird was so good. That's definitely off of Jaylen Brown. The Sixers do win. Nice pass by Embiid to Edgecombe with a little kiss. It's 15-6. Peyton Pritchard's checked in here for the C's. Gives it all there to Luka Garza. Now gets it back. Pritchard trying to drive baseline around Embiid. Takes it back outside to the left corner for three. Shot was short. Swooping in for the rebound is Tyrese Maxey. Maxing and relaxing. Cool and all, shooting some b-ball outside of the school here. Here's Joel Embiid with the basketball. Bangs into Garza. Nice pass underneath to Oubre with a two-handed. Boom! Shakalaka. Embiid is dishing and swishing tonight. 17-6. 76ers up by 11 with 6 minutes gone by in the first. Here's Garza for three. Puka. Luka looking like Puka on that one. That wasn't even close. Here is Embiid grabbing the board. Nice pass again by Embiid. And that hit the bottom of the backboard as Oubre could not finish. It was a nice pass, but Oubre couldn't finish. Goes out of bounds. It'll be Boston ball. Love I keep that gains up. Well, thank you, Royce. Character, what's going on? The Cavaliers choked. Well, I've been in the gym for 17 years. It's just my lifestyle at this point, man. I can't live without the gym. Brown slides down, kept his dribble alive. Neemias Queta's checked in. Gives it off to Pritchard. Pritchard against Embiid on the elbow. Outside to White, pulling up for three. Swish cheese sandwich D-dub. From downtown, it's 17-9. The Celtics needed that one. Tyrese Maxey with the basketball around the screen. Maxey to Embiid. Free throw line J. He tickles the twine. Joel Embiid off to the good start. 5 minutes ago in the first. 19-9 Sixers. Brown into the paint. Ball fake. Fades. Fires. And he knocks it down. When Jaylen Brown's first field goal, it is 19-11 Philadelphia. Tyrese Maxey around the Embiid screen. Driving. Kicking. Oubre. Open corner three. Rims out. Peyton Pritchard the board. Quick outlet here to Jaylen Brown across the timeline. Brown driving into Maxey, tries to draw the foul. He does, and he'll go to the line for two. Tyrese Maxey can't believe the call. Jaylen Brown will go to the stripe again. Adam Hurley, what's going on? Robert Anderson, Bold Sign, King Hudson, Magilio King, what up? Tatum destroyed the plan. Free throw is good. 19-12. We're 26 likes away from 100. We could get that. That'd be great. Thank you, Royce. Appreciate it, brother. Appreciate it. From Yonkers. Why is Ivana on my screen? She's my co-host. I forgot she was even there. She's usually only there for Laker games, but yep, she's my co-host. That's right, she's there. 19-12. 19-12. What's going on, Chris? Thank you for watching from the UK, brother. Late night over there. Scotty boy, what up? 1:52 in the morning over there in the UK. There is Tatum, sitting tonight's game out. One more coming over Jaylen Brown. Yep, I remember Quentin Grimes. (1913) Celtics are 32-0 and leading a series 3-1. The Sixers are 0-18. That's where this series was. Embiid for 3. That one's no good. Rebound by Sam Hauser, and the outlet here to Jaylen Brown. 4:20 to go in the first quarter by 4:20 to go in the first. 4:20 crew, you know what to do. Smoke him because you got him.
Smoke weed every day.
Ball is on the floor. Rebounded there by Derek White outside to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard with the basketball. Get it off to White. 6 to shoot. White. That's an offensive foul. It's on Neemias Queta. The illegal screen was set. And it'll belong to the Sixers. For Philly games? I should get a crack at my co-host for Philly games. Here is Embiid fading along the baseline and tickles the twine. It's 21-13, 76ers by 8. Queta has double eights on his back, gives it off. Pritchard for 3. Shot was short. Rebound is grabbed by Max. He's on the run, gives it off to Edgecombe, who lays in with a little kiss. And it's 23-13, Philadelphia. R squared, you're a legend, brother. Thank you so much. Hey, brother, do me a favor, my friend.
Give me a hell yeah.
Thank you, man. Here's Brown going around Oubre and dunking it home with a big two-handed, A two-handed boom shakalaka. Maxey flips it up, and it goes in. It's 25-15. I agree, Baddog. I can't live without the gym and a movie theater hand job. I live. Cardiac Knicks, what up, brother? That was a bullshit foul. Here's White for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Cardiac Knicks. There was no Cardiac Knicks the last couple of games in that series, brother. We didn't have to worry about anything. Even the Knicks couldn't blow a 60-point lead. We didn't have to worry about anything. Embiid had it poked away by Queta. Goes out of bounds. Love the under 3-minute TV timeout at the TD Garden. 2:38 to go in the first quarter. Sixers 25, Celtics 15. Your birthday's 4/20, Chris? Nice. Nice. That is the hot here in Philadelphia. The Philippines are talking about. Professor Oaks. Well, I mean, when I do Laker games, I have a very... Well, the reason she's there is because of my Filipino audience. I have a big following in the Philippines for Laker games, and they suggested that she was my co-host. So she is. Well, that's what we do. The refs do love blowing. Marco Herrera, what up? Again, I appreciate you guys, girls, being here. If you could do me a favor, just hit the thumbs up. If you haven't, it helps out the stream. We hit 155,000 subscribers tonight, so I appreciate that. But hit the subscribe button if you haven't. If you're new to the channel, just so you know, I am a Laker broadcaster. I've called the Lakers for 8 years on YouTube. It's really what I'm known for as far as basketball goes. But I do like to call other NBA playoff games. So if you're hanging out here and enjoying the stream and the play-by-play, like I said, give me a little like, subscribe. The best part about my channel is the chat. My chat is fucking amazing. And we have a lot of fun in here, so... Hopefully you guys will subscribe, ring the bell, all that good shit, and come back for future streams. Hopefully this game ends up being a nail-biter. I like Game 7 coming down to the wire is one of my favorites. Try to do every Game 7 that I can. I'm not going to do 1 at 2:30 tomorrow. That I can tell you. That's not happening. That one ain't happening. What was the one game, man? The Nets were in a Game 7 with somebody. And I don't remember who it was. It was a great game. I remember when Durant thought he'd won the game with a 3 and his toe was on the line and it went into overtime. And the Nets lost. I forgot who the hell that was against, but that was one of the best Game 7s. It was one of the best Game 7s. I can't remember who the hell the Nets played in that series. I don't remember. I know, man. I don't like either one of these teams either. Is Vukovic hurt? Well, he doesn't start, but... I don't think he's hurt. He might come in off the bench, Sam, but he hasn't been in there yet, but I don't think he's hurt. Tatum's out today. The Bucks, thank you. Couldn't remember. It's funny how far the Bucks fell this year. It's funny how far the Bucks fell. That was the year the Bucks went to the finals. It's funny how far they fell this year. I totally forgot. They're not even relevant anymore. They get knocked out all the first round. They always get knocked down the first round. This year they didn't make the playoffs. So I'm always wondering, I think LeBron is not going to be a Laker next year, and wouldn't be surprised if the Lakers somehow try to get Giannis. The Knicks don't need Giannis. I don't want the Knicks are good the way they are. I edged all my sidewalks today. My back is so damn sore. My guy Hammer says he's going to throw him back tonight. I can't hang with Hammer. I can't hang with him. Robin, what up? Yeah, I saw he had a sore leg. Oh, really? Is that what that is? It's his tendon again? That sucks. Kevin, what's going on, buddy? 9 likes away from 100. We're back to action here. Here's George for 3. A Swiss cheese sandwich PG. He's not 13 anymore. He's number 8 now, so that doesn't make any sense. But PG 3, baby. Yeah. Wow, Hauser just picked the ball up and traveled with it. They didn't call it. They're going to give it off there to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard with the basketball outside Hauser. Touch pass in the corner. There's a 3. That shot is no good by Jordan Walsh, who's checked in. Sixers are laying the lumber here to the Tatum, the Celtics. Edgecombe into the lane to Embiid. Free throw line. Tickles the twine. And the Sixers. Embiid's like, you ain't got shit. The Sixers are doubling up the Celtics. I hate these shadows on my camera. I don't know what to do. Brown pulls up. I don't need Brown making baskets. I have him under 30 points tonight. I have him less than 30 points. 90 seconds ago here, he has 8. 90 seconds ago here in the first quarter, the Sixers up by 13. Spinning off the defender is George right down the lane, and a bad pass. It's taken here by Peyton Pritchard on the turnover. Pritchard kicks it out. Here is Walsh for 3. Back of the rim, no good. Another rebound for Embiid. Embiid with the full court pass to Paul George. Good transition defense by the Celtics. George has in a low post against Pritchard. Turns and fades. Shot is no good. Rebound by Keita. And he gives it off here to Peyton Pritchard. P squared into the front court at the top of the key. Going to give it off there to Jaylen Brown. Brown back to Pritchard over on the wing. Picked up by Oubre. 12 to shoot for the Celtics, trailing 30-17. 40 seconds ago in the first quarter. Pritchard, left-handed dribble, down the lane, alley-oop, and Keita throws it down with a big right-handed rim rock. Beautiful drive and dish there by Peyton Pritchard. It's 30-19, 76ers. Chance of defense from the TD Garden crowd. Celtics off to a slow start tonight. Crowd imploring them to get back into this one. It is Game 7. Winner takes on the Knicks. Loser goes to Cancun. Embiid was fouled. They didn't call it. He banks it home. He just threw it up at the rim. The bank's open. He get 2 points for that deposit. It's 32-19. Philadelphia by 13. And we have a stoppage in play. And the net got twisted up. And they'll fix that. Well, I guess his name is Keita. That's what Reggie Miller said. And Reggie Miller ripped me off, as I've said that many times. There's the alley and the oop. Nice job there, Reggie. Here is Peyton Pritchard with the basket. He lost it, and it's on the floor, and that is the end of the first quarter. The 12 minutes in the books. The Celtics got some work to do. The Sixers feeling good right now. Looking good, Lewis. Feeling good. Looking good, Reggie. Feeling good, Lewis. 32-19, Sixers. I hate the leprechaun. Socrates, what's going on? Daniel Boom, what up? Giovanni Glatendez, what's going on? Mario Yoshi, what up? Potatum Chip. Let's go. Yeah, let's see who's ready for Cancun Day. 4 likes away from 100. Let's go, baby. I can be the designated driver when you visit Saratoga. The Lakers, well, they got out of the first round. We'll see. Ibad Shamim, what up, Ibad? 97 likes, Savannah. Let's see if we can get 3 more likes, baby. Come on. Come on. Come on. 3 more likes. I think the Celtics are gonna make a game of this. Take a look at my prize picks after 1 quarter. Again, you can go to PrizePicks. All you gotta do is click the link in the description. Enter the promo code HMA. You get $50 instantly to play your first $5 in lineups. Here's my lineup tonight. Give you a freebie with Tyrese Maxey. We know we got that one already. I had Jaylen Brown under less than 30.5 points. He had 8 in the first quarter. And I had Embiid getting more than 10 rebounds. He has 4. So, not bad. Neil, thank you, brother. I appreciate you. Really, man. A little $1 boom shagalaga. You know what I forgot to do last night? I should have been doing it when people were being extremely kind. Dire Giants fans still in here, I think. I should have said, you didn't have to do it, but you did. Who was talking about that the other day? Oh, thank you for the donation. You didn't have to do it, but you did. I wonder whatever happened to that guy. Got mad because I was saying that shit about my super chats. Guy's whole live stream was just sub for sub. It's hilarious. And then somebody would donate and he'd say, you didn't have to do it, but you did. Yay. Feeling good, Billy Ray. That's what it is. Feeling good, Billy Ray. Feeling good, Lewis. Looking good, Billy Ray. Feeling good, Lewis. That's what it is. That was on today or yesterday. And I was getting ready. I was putting it on. I'm like, oh shit, my kid was out living. I'm like, forgot there's nudity. I barely ever see that movie uncut. It's usually just on television. They cut out the part where they get naked. And I was like, oh shit, I got to turn this off. Forgot there's nudity in that movie. You on double OT? Listen, man, it's Saturday night, right? I ain't got work tomorrow. It's Game 7. If we have a double OT tonight, I'd be perfectly fine with that. All right. Celtics trail by 13. I know my Laker fans in this chat are definitely rooting on the Sixers without question because the Laker fans absolutely hate the Lakers fans. Probably hate the Celtics more than anybody in the West, I would imagine. It's a big rivalry. It was when I was a kid, and it's a foul on the pass-off. Well, I don't know what the deal is with these weird camera angles as Andre Drummond's checked in. Wasn't on the pass-off. White's going to the free throw line. I thought he was passing the ball. Thank you for 100 likes, guys and girls. Appreciate that. Maxey has done nothing but complain tonight. Nick Nurse is having a problem with the officiating as well. Nick Nurse not happy. Nick Nurse looking for a doctor. Free throw good. One more coming here for Derek White. It is 32-20. Yeah, I said the same thing at the beginning of the stream, T85. The AL is weak. Free throw is good. Yeah, well, so far they're missing Tatum. Jaylen Brown's on the bench right now. Sixers lead by 11. Paul George going to give it off there to Quentin Grimes, the former Knick. Back outside here to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey with the basketball, trying to stop on a dime, dribble it off his foot. Grabs the basketball, 5 to shoot. Pulls up from the elbow when he tickles the twine. Nice stop and pop there by Tyrese. 34-21, Philadelphia by 13. Peyton Pritchard into the front court. And we have a whistle away from the ball. It's on Justin Edwards. It'll be Celtics basketball. TD says odds are at the beginning of the series. I can see that. I can see them being a 3-1 dog. Pritchard with the basketball. Peyton Pritchard around the Hauser screen. Gives it off here to Derek White. Driving, pulls up, tickles the twine. Derek White with a floater in the lane. It's 34-23 as he's trying to start cooking a little bit. Maxey with the basketball. My light is right in the way of where the player was there. And there's another offensive foul. Boy, the officials really are blowing the whistle in favor of the Celtics here early on. Many offensive foul calls in this one. Celtics trail by 11. And again, I'm an outside observer here, so I don't like either one of these teams. And there's Derek White again going baseline, flipping it up and in. It's 34-25, and the Celtics crowd now making some noise. Yeah, I don't care who wins, because whoever wins, the Knicks are going to beat their ass in the next round. That's what I know. Maxey around the screen. But the officials have definitely have a favorable whistle for the guys in green tonight. Here is Maxey out in the corner to Justin Edwards. Gets at the dotted line, pulls up, shot off the mark. The rebound by Keita, and he'll give it off here to Derek White. 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. White got the ball fake, got Edwards to commit, didn't take the shot. Keita down the lane, all the way to the rack, a little kiss! And the Celtics are on a run, 6 in a row for the C's. Embiid's on the bench. Celtics are going on a run. They're actually on a 12-4 run right now. They've cut a 15-point lead down to 7. Timeout on the floor. Timeout 76ers. 9:51 to go in the half. Philadelphia 34, Boston 27. Rip Ferdinand, what up? Amen, class. Oh, yeah, I sobered up very well this morning. Very well. Slept late, but I slept it off. Nick Nurse is going to get a technical before the end. I mean, he could pronouns. I mean, I don't know. He's got a beef. I think sometimes I think these officials have kind of favored the Celtics early on here. Penny Hardaway. I used to love Penny. I actually had a Penny Hardaway jersey when I was young. I loved Penny. He was one of my favorite players. People forget how great Penny Hardaway was at the beginning of his career, and then he dealt with a lot of injuries, and that was kind of the end of him, you know. But he and Shaq, that Magic team, man, they were fun to watch. They were fun to watch. You remember, you didn't have to do it, but you did. Terminator, what up? Pistons better worry about getting past the damn Magic. I'm actually surprised B-Rog's not here. B-Rog's a Celtics fan. I totally expected B-Rog to be in the chat tonight. Totally expected him to be in the chat because he is a Celtics fan. I know he's a Celtics fan. He's a C's fan. TJ Ford, I don't know if I'd say he was better than Penny. When Penny was in his beginning of Penny's career, he was special. And then he, like I said, injuries curtailed his career. Same thing happened with Derrick Rose. I mean, Derrick Rose at the beginning of his career, my God, he was incredible. Yeah, he didn't have to do it, but you did. I knew you would remember that. You weren't the one that said that, though. I forgot who the hell said that the one night. They donated, and I think that was the message. I forgot who the hell did it, though. He didn't have to do it, but he did. Nick Nurse eats John Wall, yeah, he was really freaking good, too. Oh, they were terrible. Yeah, 2008 Derrick Rose was unreal. Unreal. Dashy says, I'm glad that the god-awful Reds game is over. What's going on with the Reds, Dashy? They got off to a good start, but I haven't been following them. You didn't have to do it, but you did. Saturday Night Live is still a thing. I haven't watched Saturday Night Live since Adam Sandler or Chris Farley were on that thing. That's the last time I watched Saturday Night Live. When Adam Sandler and Chris Farley were on there. David Spade. What is that? Middle 90s? We have a foul on the floor. It's on Keita. Back underway here. The Sixers led this game 30-15. The Celtics have pretty much, I mean, you can't cut 15 in half, but they pretty much have. Celtics have outscored the Sixers in the paint 6-0 here in the second, but that's because there's no Joel Embiid. You got Andre Drummond, but he's not an offensive threat. He's just out there to rebound. They clear it out here for Paul George. Steps back and he tickles the twine. Well, Paul George knocks down the mid-range J. At 36-27, there is Embiid. Embiid and Jaylen Brown still on the bench. Pritchard around the paint screen, going to give it off. Around the white screen, going to give it off there to Keita. Now back to D-Dub. Derek White, top of the circle, to the elbow, into the paint, pulls up from there. Shot was short. Rebound grab by Andre Drummond. That's exactly what he's in there for. He gives it off here to Tyrese Maxey. Maxey behind the backseat of the lane. Oh, what a pretty move, but he couldn't finish. Rebound, Hugo Gonzalez gives it off here to Peyton Pritchard. P squared. Has it. Trying to dribble around the screen. Great job here by Paul George staying in front of him. Peyton Pritchard finally gets by, gives it off to Cates underneath, who throws it down with a big right-handed rim rock. Dunking on the head of Andre Drummond. It's 36-29, Sixers by 7. That got the crowd up there in Beantown. Here's Edgecombe for 3. Whoa, look up in the sky. It's a bird, it's a plane, it's a UFO. Up, I take that back. It got tipped. I take that back. Can't give him a UFO. It was not tipped. That's a UFO. They said it was. I didn't look. That ball wasn't hit at all. Edgecombe fired up an air ball. Look up in the sky. Well, let's see. They're not going to challenge, so it was an air ball, though. That 3 is no good. Rebound by Keita. Outside here to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard with the basketball across the timeline for the green guys. The crossover dribble has it into the paint. The dotted line. Low dribble. Gives it off to Keita. Got Drummond to commit on the pump fake. Drummond fouls him. Celtics will have it side out of bounds. They'll have a fresh 14. 8-12 to go in the half. Sixers 36. Celtics 29. Hey, likey, everybody! Let's go hit that like button. Subscribe, ring the bell. Yes, I remember Dennis Scott. I did not like Dennis Scott. 3D is what they used to call him. I hate the Eagles with a white-hot passion. I hope the Sixers win this. Well, I mean, if you're a Laker fan, everybody hates the Celtics. A lot of pairs out there. Number 11, number 88, number 55. Pritchard with the ball fake. And great job by Embiid. Somehow Pritchard went up and underneath him and he tickled the twine. I have no idea how the hell Peyton Pritchard even got free, but a very nice move there. Embiid played good defense, but could not stop the basket. Edgecombe in the corner out to Paul George. Down low, Embiid just bullying his way, kicking it out of the corner for 3. Oubre's off the mark. Rebound by Edgecombe. We have a loose ball foul on Keita. And that's his second foul. Celtics have worked their way back into this game. You knew they would. It's 36-31. I said that. I knew Boston was going to make a run at this. Boston's going to Barcelona tonight. We'll see. Embiid fading away, way off the mark. Rebound by Derek White. Starting it up here for the Celtics. White for 3. Swiss cheese. Yeah, but she's white hot right now. And the Boston crowd is electric. It's 36-34. A 19-6 run. Derek White has 16 points. And an offensive foul on Philadelphia as White, who else, draws the illegal screen. Do I still have my other picks? My other picks tonight, man, I had to get rid of them. I had Tatum over more than 20.5. I had Derek White more than 21.5 points, rebounds, and assists. That was the one I had to get refunded because Tatum got out, so I had to pick a different prize picks. I should have kept White, though. I knew he was going to have a good game. Seven minutes to go, even up. We're straight up here in the second quarter. The Sixers with a 2-point lead. Lord Beerus, what's going on? Embiid only plays good eating that NBA band. Terminator, what up, brother? PG is back, yes. Wearing number 8. Pritchard for the lead! Swish cheese sandwich! Double P for 3! A 22-6 run! And the Sixers coming apart. Embiid from the free throw line. No. Rebound loose. And a loose ball foul on Baylor Shireman. Yee. Mamba mentality, what up? Yeah, the Sixers are going to Sixer. Not yet, Dire Giants fan. I have to look and see who's there. Thank you for the PayPal, by the way. I have to look and see who's there on that list, and then I'll let you know. But I don't think I had it. I think we're caught up. I'll double check. Sugar Daddy, what up? He says, Embiid's going to go to the line. We should have a timeout here, I would imagine. Sugar Daddy Williams says, I woke up with your hangover this morning. If you guys were in here last night, it was a wild night in here last night. Wild night. Man, those Lakers streams in this chat are insane, man. It's just, you never know what the hell you're getting. Especially on weekends. Crazy, fun-ass stream, man. Here is Grimes getting free and throwing it down with a two-handed boom! Shock-a-lock. Sixers retake the lead, 38-37. Boston 7 out of 8 in this quarter. The Sixers just 3 for 10. Pritchard fading away. Tough shot. Rimmed down on him. Embiid tipped the rebound to Tyrese Maxey running up into the front court here for the Sixers. Gives it off. That three is good. A swish. Cheese sandwich. VJ, or should I say 3J Edgecombe from the left wing. And the Sixers take a 41-37 lead. Jaylen Brown has checked back into the game. Brown with the basketball, trying to get free. Kicks it out to Pritchard. Picked up by former Nick Quentin Grimes. Around the Cates' screen. Into the paint. Pritchard, ball fake, double team. Trying to get it off. Brown for 3! Swish cheese sandwich. As the shot clock expired, Jaylen Brown cuts it to 1. A very fast-moving half here. Here is Grimes. Nice pass to Embiid going up. Yes! And the foul! Give him the hoop and the harm. Hacked and whacked and I don't know what the hell kind of dance that was, Joel. Don't ever do that again. 43-30. Embiid will go to the line for the old and one. Michael! Thank you so much, brother.
Thank you for being a friend.
He says, let him hate. I can't wait to see the Giant content after they take the L. Well, Giants are going to take the L at some point. They're not going to go undefeated. The haters going to hate, and the haters hate. The haters really hate when I get the donates. They don't like. Haters don't like when I get the they don't like when I get the donates. The haters hate. They don't like when I get the donates. They don't like it. It's too bad we lost a lot of Laker fans in this stream, and it's too bad. They missed out a lot of fun, man. Their loss. Free throw last night was crazy. Free throw good. Lord Beerus, thank you so much. How come Maxey learning from LeBron? But Bronny's not? I don't know. Bronny doesn't get enough time. Bronny's not as good as Maxey, let's be honest. The Sixers up 44-40. Pritchard Driving baseline goes up. Embiid blocked it. Rebound grab there by Tyrese Maxey. Starts it up here. Fo to go. If you're a Sixers fan, you should know what fo is. Here is VJ Edgecombe with the basketball, and he was looking for Embiid down low. Hugo Gonzalez fouled him. Halfway to another dono train. Daryl, what's going on? Yep, that is Ivana. She's my co-host. I'm always amazed at how many people know who Ivana is. Like, people come in here like, why is Ivana there? Oh, that's Ivana. Yeah, she's my co-host. I'm always surprised when people come in and know who it is. But if you're from the Philippines, I guess you would. If you are from the Philippines and you're tuned in, Marabing Salamana Mangadanga, my friends. I appreciate you being here. Bronny isn't as good as anyone. Embiid misses the free throw. I agree, my 2 cents. Let's kick their ass, bro. Let's kick you their ass. Mom mentalities. Maybe I'm bad luck. Sixers are up 10 when I started watching. Don't worry, I'll do everyone a favor and turn it off. I don't think... Yeah, R squared, you know. You know, brother. Moses Malone, damn right. The legendary Moses Malone. You know, baby. 1 of the 2. 45-40. There is Tatum. Can do nothing but watch with a leg injury right before the game. Jaylen Brown with the basketball. Brown looking to drive. Brown into the paint. Fades to the dotted line and tickles the twine. I guess I should have taken him getting more than 30.5 points. I should have left. I could have left that alone and just kept the Derek White one. I felt good about that. Here's Edgecombe for 3. That one's no good. The rebound grab there by Shireman. And they'll bring it across the timeline for the Celtics. Derek White with the basketball. White looking for Brown. Brown is open. Does not take the shot. Dribbled it off his foot. Lost it. Got it back. 4:20 to go in the second quarter. By 4:20 to go in the half. 4:20 crew, you know what to do. Smoke them because you got them.
Smoke weed every day.
Here's a drive down the lane by Grimes. High of the glass, no good. Embiid the offensive board and the put back and a little kiss. 47-42 as Embiid cleans up the glass and gets the deuce. And we have a timeout on the floor. 3:34 to go in a very fast half-moving half. 47-42 Sixers in Game 7. Embiid will destroy Cat. I don't know. We'll see. Cat played really well. Cat's been playing really well. Irish Rover! What? Whoop. Get up there. There it is. Brian's got talent, just came into the league prematurely. His defense, well, he does have good defense, but I don't know about that. Nate Robinson. Nate Robinson was a good dunker. Knicks on a different level. The Knicks are gonna. Don't forget all these Fritos. That's right. That's right. We get 5 seconds of this today.
Josie's on a vacation far away.
Where's Bodo? Bodo Mania! Knicks in 4? I don't know about that. The Knicks will find a way to fuck up a couple games. They always do. But I do think the Knicks can beat either one of these teams. And I'm really hoping that they do. Yeah, we should have swept the Hawks, for being honest. They had a total collapse in Game 1. They blew it at the end of Game 3. And then they just wiped the floor with them the last 3 games of that series. Yeah, I agree. I still think Boston's going to win this game. I just have a feeling, but all I want is a good game in Game 7. I don't like either one of these teams, so I don't really care. I don't really give a shit who wins. The only thing I could say is if the Sixers win, the Knicks would have home court, which is probably better for the Knicks. They play very well at home. So that would be an advantage for them. Terrorizing says, I'm tired and feel like crap after drinking last night. Well, shit, bro. Come on, man. You ain't my age, baby. I'm here. I had a few to drink. I had a couple to drink last night. Just a couple. We ain't drinking the night, though. No drinking the night. No. God. Dire Giants fan says, hit the like button. Yes. Let's go. Let's go. Hit it a likey. Don't forget to subscribe. Ring the bell. We get any new subscribers tonight. I know these aren't the biggest streams, but hopefully if you found my channel today and you like it, you will subscribe. We did not get any. I must not have any new people in here today. We haven't picked up one new subscriber. That shit's insane. That shit's crazy. Not one new subscriber today? Maybe YouTube's just being dumb. Maybe YouTube's just being dumb, stupid. You know what's funny, Cardiac Nicks? I do not listen to heavy metal because it gets my adrenaline going so much, dude. It tires me out. I actually listen to very relaxing music when I work out. Brown throws it out, and Gonzalez ball. They got it back, picked up by Grimes. Gives it off here to Derek White. Goes up with a shot. It's no good. It's batted around. It's grabbed there by VJ Edgecombe. Sixers lead by a nickel. 3:16 to go in the second quarter.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Embiid fades away. Doesn't get the roll. Rebound Hugo. Out here to Jaylen Brown. Brown kicks. Hauser fires. Swish. Cheese sandwich. Sam Hauser from downtownser. It's 47-45. Celtics are 4 for 5 from downtown in this quarter. That's actually not a lot of threes for them. Driving down like what a play by Derek White. He turned away. Quentin Grimes gets it back, throws it out. Deep three is a swish. Cheese sandwich. That's Paul George. 3G. Knocking it down. PG-13 just sounded way better. You can't say PG-8. Gonzalez for 3. The high arcing shot don't go. Shireman the offensive board. Back to Gonzalez, who's fouled. Then he'll go to the line for 2. But yeah, man, last night in this chat, I took a beating. I knew, like I said, I had 3 shots and like 2 beers before the game. I knew it was going to be a long night. I knew it. I knew it was going to be a long one for me. Hammer says, I started drinking at 2 today. I had family over for the derby, but no shots yet. I love Hammer. Hammer's a fucking legend. He lives up to his name. I was hammered last night, and the free throw is no good by Gonzalez. And killed. Jordan slams. It is indeed Game 7. Dwight, what up, brother? And he missed them both. 50-45. Sixers by a nickel. 2 minutes to go in the first half in Game 7. If the Sixers win, they will go to the Garden, the Madison Square Garden. Here is Edgecombe going up, and that's an offensive foul. Great defense there by Derek White, drawing another charge. If the Celtics win, they will stay at their Garden. White's drawn a couple of those. White's had a very good first half. I don't know if Derek White has blood on his hand. I don't know what the hell he was just showing there. Derek White has the basketball. White at the top of the circle gives it out there to Jaylen Brown. Brown around a screen. He's double teamed. He drives into the paint. Down the lane he goes. The shot's no good. The rebound by Embiid, who is hammered. And he'll go to the line for 2 as both teams are in the bonus. It was worth all of it. Last night was fun. Hey, man, Bathtub Beer Night is definitely fun. My wife's like, I came out in the living room at 2 o'clock in the morning and you were still awake. I'm like, yeah. I'm like, that's your fault. You're the one that did the bathtub beer. Big blister on his hand. Floor burn on his left hand. That's what that was. But that is fun. That is fun. I knew that was going to be a tough night, though, man. I knew it. I knew it. No, I don't think the Wolves can upset the Spurs. They have too many injuries. Embiid makes the free throw. Too many injuries. Anthony Edwards is done for the year. It's one thing to get by. It's one thing to get by Denver, but I don't think they're getting by the Spurs. I mean, I have the Spurs coming out of the West, so if Minnesota is healthy, they might have a puncher's chance. But with no DiVincenzo, I don't know how long the Sumo's out. He didn't play the other night. No Anthony Edwards. I just don't think they're going to beat San Antonio. You drank Peroni today? Sweet. If I do any drinking, it will be a Dos Equis. Embiid missed the second free throw, so Embiid is 1 out of 2 there. 98 seconds to go. Keita gets free, goes up and throws it down with a big two-handed boom! Shagalaga. Keita spun off the defender and nobody stepped up into the lane. He had an easy flush. 51-47. Keita 4 for 4, 8 points. Embiid, triple teamed, gives it outside there. Kicking it out in the corner to Edgecombe for the triple. No, rebound. And it's a loose ball foul on Keita. And that will set Embiid back to the line for 2. It's not on Keita, it's on Hauser. So Keita, I think that would have been his 3rd or 4th foul. Or maybe it is on him. Yeah, it's not Keita. No, beer doesn't taste like rat piss. Depends on the beer you drink. And how would I know? I never drank rat piss, so I couldn't tell you. Free throw good. Yes, he's good. I'm immune to a hangover, Red Warrior. I don't know if I'm immune to it, but I know how to prepare myself for the next morning. And again, the only time I actually do any drinking is on those bathtub beer nights. I don't drink any other day of the week. Both free throws are good, but from my experiences of many nights of drinking like that when I was a kid, when I was young, here's White for 3. A Swiss cheese sandwich. I stays white hot. 53-50, but I know how to do it. You have to eat before you go to bed. You have to eat some food to soak that up, and that ball's blocked from behind by Jaylen Brown, as Maxey thought he had an easy layup. Ball belonged to Sixers. And you got to hydrate yourself a lot. So you got to eat, and you have to eat some food, and got to fill your stomach up, and then you got to drink some like Gatorade or water. That's usually, and take some aspirin. That's usually how I avoid it. Here's Embiid. Embiid down low. Ball was deflected out of bounds. He was looking for Edgecombe. It belongs to the Sixers. 4.5 seconds to go in the second quarter. 53-50. Philadelphia by 3. Michelob. I don't drink Michelob Light. I had Modelo, man. I had Modelo. That's good beer. I had a Belgian beer last night, too. Embiid, no. Rebound grab by Shireman. Gives it off here to Jaylen Brown. The Celtics can go 2 for 1 if they hurry. Brown around the defender, tried to dunk it, and Embiid stopped him cold. What a play by Joel Embiid. And now the Sixers will wind some clock down. 4-second differential, big clock, small clock. Sixers lead 53-50 in Game 7. Winner takes on the New York Knicks. Maxey with the basketball against Hauser. Stops in a dime, pulls up and tickles the twine. What a beautiful stop and pop by Tyrese Maxey. And the Sixers lead by a nickel again, 55-50. They get an imbalance here to Jaylen Brown. Brown throws it out to White. White gets free under the basket. Blocked again by Embiid. And that is the end of the first half. So Joel Embiid exterminating his dominance in the paint. Into the locker room we go. Game 7. Halfway home. Sixers 55, Celtics 50. Juan De Leon, what up, Marming? Salamat, Munga Dunga Munga. I don't know, Mamba Mentality. I'll be honest, I haven't watched one game of that Raptors. I've not watched one game of that Raptors Cavaliers series. Not one. I forgot that. I didn't even realize the Raptors were in the playoffs. It's how close attention I paid to Toronto. Not at all. Not at all, man. Oh, let me give you guys and girls the stats. That's what I was doing. Let me give you guys and girls the statistics. You don't want to play the first game without Tatum. Game 5, Knicks series, Tatum in 6. I don't know, man. Where am I going here? Oh, I want to look at the stats. That's right. The stats. Get off of here. Yeah, I know they're at Game 7 too. Piss off Drake about the Raptors. I don't know. Enrico Del Rosario, what's going on, man? How you doing, brother? All right, let me give you guys and girls the stats. Oh, I did see that. I saw the highlight, Mama Mentality. It reminds me of Tyrese Halliburton against the Knicks last year. For the Sixers, I saw something like that. Trust me. Trust me. Paul George, 4 to 5 at the field, 2 for 2 from downtown, 10 points, 3 assists. Joel Embiid, what a half for him, man. 7 for 13 from the field, 19 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and he also had, 2 blocks at the end there. Kelly Oubre, 2 for 6, over 3 from downtown, 4 points, 3 rebounds. Tyrese Maxey, 4 to 7, 8 points, 6 rebounds, 7 assists. So both Maxey and Embiid working on triple doubles. VJ Edgecombe, 5 for 9, 2 for 6 from downtown, 12 points, 4 rebounds. Off the bench of the Sixers, nothing. Edwards, they haven't really played. Edwards played 2 minutes. Barlow played 2 minutes. Drummond played 4 minutes. None of them scored. Drummond had 1 rebound. Quentin Grimes played 15 minutes. He was 1 for 4 with 2 points and 2 assists. The Sixers are 23 of 45, 51%. They were 4 for 14 from downtown, 29%. They out-rebounded the Celtics 20-18. For the C's, Luka Garza's 0 for 2. He did not score. Derek White, red hot. Now he cooled off, actually. 6 for 13. 4 to 7 from downtown, 19 points, 4 rebounds. Jaylen Brown, 5 for 11, 13 points, 3 assists. Ron Harper got the start tonight, did not score in 4 minutes. Baylor Shireman played 14 minutes, didn't take 1 shot. He had 3 rebounds and an assist. Celtics bench, keeping him in. Sam Hauser, 1 for 1 from downtown, 3 points. Neemias Keita, 4 to 4, 8 points, 3 rebounds. Peyton Pritchard, 3 for 7, 1 for 3 from downtown, 7 points, 2 boards. Hugo Gonzalez and Jordan Walsh played. They did not score. They're 0 for 3 from downtown combined. Hugo Gonzalez has 3 fouls, as does Neemias Keita. Hugo Gonzalez had 2 rebounds. The Celtics, 19 of 42, 45% from the field. 7 to 19 from downtown, 37%. Your team stats like this. From the free throw line, the Sixers 5 to 7. The Celtics are 5 for 8. Sixers turned the ball over 7 times. That led to 5 Celtics points. Celtics turned it over 4 times. That led to 7 Sixer points. Sixers leading on the break 9-6. Sixers lead in the paint 28-20. Sixers led by as many as 15. Celtics took a brief 1-point lead in the second quarter. Celtics have only led 2% of this game. The Sixers have led 97% of the way. The Celtics were down by 15 at one point. They've cut it to 5 at the half. 55-50, Philadelphia in front. Max Energy Guy, what up? Oh yeah, I was crushed last night, brother. I was crushed. Sean, what up? Bumpy Tarmac. That's Ivana Alawi. She's my co-host. I don't care who wins, Terminator. I said that. I don't care who. I don't like either one of these teams. I don't care who wins. I don't care who wins. Oh, you're not talking to me. I think that's why. I think he's talking to somebody in the chat. But yeah, I don't care who wins, bro. I don't like either one of these teams. I think the Knicks can beat either one of these teams. Hammer says Budweiser's piss adjacent. That's probably true. I'm sure there are some cheap beers that taste like piss. I've had some bad ones in my day. Budweiser is definitely a piss beer. It's disgusting. Budweiser's a shit beer. And then those really cheap beers. Your Milwaukee's Best. Your Genesee. Your... Anything with the word ice in it. Natty Ice, Milwaukee's Best Ice, Bud Ice, Molson Ice, Caca, Ice House. I don't even make Ice House anymore. Crap. Crappy beer. Anything that's in my grocery store, they always start with the cheapest, shittiest beer in the far left cooler, and as you go farther right, the beers get better. And then you get into like craft beers and ciders and shit, but it's funny. I love Stella. It's one of my favorite. Max says, I was lit with you every time. Oh, God. You guys are crazy hanging with me, trying to hang with me. Well, you probably can. Hammer was still going strong. Terrorizing did it too, man. Terrorizing, same thing. He said he was hammer throwing him back with me. Well, I'm glad you guys have fun when I chug them down and I get a little tipsy. I'm glad that you guys, instead of everybody in the club get tipsy, start saying, everybody in the chat get tipsy. So I'm glad you guys can have fun and let loose and throw a few back at me if you're 21 or over. Boston all day. Boston better worry about winning this game, Terry. I made you the bit. Trust me, man. I called it to work. I didn't have to work today. I woke up around 11 o'clock this morning, but it was an adventure trying to get up them damn stairs last night. I was stumbling all the way over there to get up the stairs. Luckily, there's a railing there. Almost lost my balance and fell down a couple times. Luckily, I caught myself. It was a mess. I was a mess. Admittedly so, too. I said that, man. Now, the end of that stream, I'm like, I am fucked up. It's hilarious. I got rated by the sports read. I'm giving credit to the sports reaction because all I saw was TNS, and I'm just thinking that's Rich from the sports reaction. And for a good 30 seconds, I'm like, oh, Rich is the man. Thank you for the raid. Thank you so much. And someone's like, that's a sports read. I'm like, oh, shit. I didn't even realize. That was so fucked up. I couldn't read. I don't know how the hell I don't even know if I called the game the second, like the end of the game. I don't even know what the hell I was calling. I mean, the game was over at that point. The Lakers were kicking their ass, luckily. Oh. Patrick Fullerton, what up from Jamaica, brother? Where you hiding? What's up, my friend? Hey, brother, what's it like being a dad, my friend? How you liking it? How you liking it, brother? Congratulations, man. It's good shit, man. Nothing like being a dad, my friend. Nothing like being a dad. Nothing like... I know the first, like I said to you when it happened, and I put it in your... Get sleep when you can, because the first 6 to 8 weeks are tough. They don't usually... I'm sorry. The first 6 to 8 weeks are tough. They don't always sleep through the night till about... My kids started sleeping through the night about week 7. So, that can be a little bit tough. My wife and I used to sleep in shifts. But... he lucked out with getting a free win against the Timberwolves. Yeah, I don't know. You know, so it is what it is. Yeah, I got demonetized. I knew I would. I play the music. When the chat gets to a certain point, I don't care about my monetization. We have fun in here. That's all it's about. That's all it's about. It's about fun. I don't worry about them. I don't even run ads in my videos, so I don't get a lot. Oh, not doing good. Your girlfriend. Well, let me just say this, brother. Having a child can definitely be stressful. There is no question about it. You're both tired. You're cranky. Shit's tough, but you gotta think of the kid, man. That's what you gotta do. Gotta think of the kid. Get through it, man. I've been with my wife 26 years, dude. 26 fucking years. And it's not like it's always been, nobody's marriage is perfect. You're always going to have disagreements. Always. Every relationship has them. You just got to work through it, man. Unless it's something serious, unless they're lying to you and they're gambling or they're spending their money or they're on drugs or they're cheating on you, you can get through anything. But I know it's stressful, brother. It's a change. It's a big change. But you can get through it. You can get through it. You'll figure it out, man. We've all been there. We've all gone through this stuff. You literally said I know how that goes. I know when I play those. I know what songs I'm allowed to play and which ones I'm not past 5 seconds. So like I said, if I get to 4, if I'm at the point where I've drank 4 beers, I throw it away. It doesn't matter. How do we make it that far? Because we have very similar goals. My wife and I are, yeah, absolutely, brother. Your kids always come first, dude. Always. Kids always come first. They always will for the rest of your life. The way you do it, dude, you just work on shit, man. You have to understand one another, and it's a lot of give and take. You're gonna have disagreements, but shit blows over. Yes, that's what it is. My wife and I we're very similar as far as the way we think about stuff, the way our views on stuff. We're very like-minded. And one reason we work really well together is I deal with anxiety a lot of times. And she's very calming to me. So, that helps me out a lot. She's very patient, and I needed somebody like that. And then for me, I go out of my way to spoil her. That's the way it usually goes. So, it's like I said, though, every relationship has ups and downs, man. Every single one of them, but it's the right one. And I've always said, if God forbid anything ever happened, man, I'll never in my life be with another woman. This won't happen. It would never happen. I found the one that was meant for me. That's it. That's it. Yeah. All right. Hit it a likey. Thank you for 184 likes. My chat froze, guys. So if I'm not seeing anything, I don't think I missed anything. But YouTube's chat froze again. Big shout out to YouTube Studio for fucking up again. I don't know what it is about this. Maybe if I restore the chat. Nope. YouTube's just got a major issue with their YouTube Studio. I don't know what it is. See if I can get back in here. So my prize picks right now, they gave me a freebie with Maxey. He only had to get 1 point, so we got that. I had Embiid getting more than 10.5 rebounds. He's got 6, so he's halfway there. And I had Brown getting less than 30 points, or less than 31 points, and he has 13, so we're close. Free Cole, what's going on? King Early, what up? Krillon, what up? JJ Fromirth, what's going on? Terry, what up? 7th Avenue, what up? All right. Hitting that likey, everybody. Smacky to sub. He Miami says, Bad Dog, you're right. But mine 23 years just got to, yeah. You're never going to get, you're not going to get along each and every day, man. I'm going to have a shitty day. I'm going to be in a bad mood. They're there. And then they have to, you take it, same thing. My wife will, she has her days or she's in a bad mood. And sometimes you just give each other space. But like I said, unless it's something really serious, you work it out. We can work it out. We can work it out. Andres Gonzalez, what's going on? Of course, Ray Hyden is a Philadelphia fan, so he says, let's go Sixers. Good half. Good half. Good game so far. See how the second half plays out. That's worse than Marcus Smart prop. The Brown over 30 points I took. I don't know, man. I hit it last night. I hit my PrizePicks last night. I didn't take Marcus Smart last night, though. But I hit last night. We hit now and again. Hammer says, what a lovely night. Last night or tonight? All right, we're getting ready to go here. Beginning of the third quarter. Game 7. Winner takes down the Knicks. Loser goes to Cancun. 7th Avenue, bro. I'm as real as it gets. Ask anybody in this chat. I'm as real as it gets, brother. I'm fucking 51 years old, dude. I got nothing to prove. I got nothing to hide. It is what it is. I'm halfway to 100 years old, man. Nothing to prove, nothing to hide, man. Those days are long gone for me. Here is Derek White with the basketball. White driving, pump fakes, gives it off to Keita, playing with 3 fouls. Keita trying to get free. Beautiful up and under move with a little kiss as he had Embiid standing in concrete. What a move by Keita in the low post. Celtics with the first basket of the half. A trail by 3. Maxey with the basketball. Maxey gives it off to Embiid at the top of the key, where he's picked up by Derek White on the switch. Kicks it out. Edgecombe for 3. Swiss cheese sandwich. 3. J. Edgecombe drills a triple. And the Sixers lead 58-52. Keita top of the circle. Gives it off there to Brown. Brown with a pump fake. Throws it back outside. White for 3. Off the mark. Rebound is loose. Knocked in the floor. And we have a loose ball foul on. If that's on Keita, that's number 4. And it is on him. That's number 4 on Neemias Keita. Which tells you that Sixers ought to feed Embiid right now. I mean, that's where it was. He grabbed Embiid. I was surprised it took him that late to call that whistle. That was definitely a foul on Keita. Luka Garza checks in here for the Celtics and plays Keita. That's not good. You pick up a 4th foul already, just underway in the 3rd. From way downtown, Swiss cheese sandwich tie 3. Maxey cashes in straight on. Sixers back up by 9. 61-52. Peyton Pritchard gives it off to Brown. He heaves up a 3. No good. Embiid the board. Embiid gives it off here to Maxey. Maxey into the front court here for Philadelphia with a 9-point lead in Game 7. I'd ever hear his Embiid at the elbow. Pulls up and shot no good. Rebound by Jaylen Brown. I did not think that the Sixers would take this to 7 games. I thought the Celtics would win this pretty handily. And they have had their hands full of Philadelphia in this series. White for 3. No, he continues to be off the mark. Gets it back, pulls up for another 3. That one's no good. Embiid the rebound, and then he's fouled by Luka Garza. That's 3 on Garza. So Embiid is taking the bigs out of here for the C's. Keita on the bench of 4 fouls. Now Garza's picked up his 3rd. How are they not giving Embiid these rebounds? Embiid has more than 6 rebounds. He just got 2 more. Maxey pulls up and tickles the twine. And after the Celtics scored the first basket of the half, the Sixers go on an 8-0 run, and the Celtics want to talk it over. 9:39 to go in the third quarter. The Sixers 63, the Celtics 52. How the hell does Embiid only have 6 rebounds? He literally just had 2 rebounds. Oh, that's right. He had 5 at the half. He had 5. That's why. He had 5 at the half, not 6. I was thinking he had 6 at the half. He had 5. Celtics do shoot a lot of threes. That's why I like Embiid getting more than 10.5 rebounds. I made you $200 last night. Well, you're supposed to always give 10% to the house, brother. Don't you know that? I have no idea how I made you $200, but no clue how I did that. I don't think Vukovic is going to play. Bus. I have not seen Vukovic. Well, he might not have to play now. He might. I don't know. He's not hurt as far as I know, but he might be forced into action now. Derek White was really good in that, like at the beginning of the game. He was on fire. He had 16 points, and then he cooled off at the end of the second quarter, and he hasn't really gotten going since. But Vukovic might have to play. Hit that thumbs up, man. Let's go. Yeah, last night was a good night. Lakers blew out the Rockets. I got fucking ripped, and I hit my prize pick on that. Oh, I gave you confidence to bet on Rui yesterday. Well, good. I'm glad that my advice actually worked for somebody, because normally I'm completely wrong on those. But I did hit them. I did hit the prize picks yesterday. These are my prize picks today. These are my prize picks today. I have Jaylen Brown getting less than 30 points. Less than 30.5, sorry. I have Embiid getting more than 10.5 rebounds. The prize picks will give you one now and again. They give you a gimme. And I have a C. Tyrese Maxey's going to get more than, he's going to get a point. So that's a gimme. Those are my picks tonight. You can do the same thing. Use the link in the description. Use the promo code HMA. Prize Picks gives you $50 instantly to play your first $5 in lineups. It's really easy. You just pick more or less than some player stats, lock in your lineup, and go from there. It's really easy. You can also follow your favorite people on Prize Picks, kind of like you can on social media. I have 7 followers, and I forget how the hell I got them, because I can't find my link to my page. You can track all my winnings. So we'll see. Showtime, what up? Well, we'll see, Max Energy Guy. I'm not usually good at basketball. I was a lot better at baseball, but I have hit a couple of basketball ones. Philadelphia, 37th team to force a Game 7 after a 3-1 deficit. Celtics outscored Philly by 65 to the first half of Game 5, and Philly's outscored Boston by 47 cents. Quick turnaround here since the first half of Game 5. Celtics are going to get it going here with Jaylen Brown. He'll give it all. We'll go around the screen by Shireman. Brown in the lane. Goes up with a shot. And count the basket and the foul. Foul's on Maxey. He can't believe it again. He has done a lot of complaining tonight. It won't let you join. There's thank you, Holy Molar. I appreciate that, brother. There's thank you, Irish Over. There's a link to, it's in my chat, or in the description. Brown makes the free throw. There's a link in the description that says how to become a member. I'm pretty sure. So you can do it that way. Sometimes the join button doesn't show up or whatever, but yeah, if you want to become a member, I'm sure one of my mods will drop, but they're good about that. Down low here to Embiid. Embiid goes up and just dominates in the paint. Can't stop the big fella. You can only hope to contain him. The Sixers are back up by a dime and 9 to go in the third. Brown trying to stop with a dime, throws it out to Jordan Walsh. Give it back outside, Jaylen Brown. Brown with the basketball, drives over to the right wing. Brown baseline, goes up, tough shot, no good. Battle for the rebound, Embiid grabs it. The big fella starts it up here for the Sixers, leaves it off for Maxey. Maxey for three, that was strong all the way. That line drive too much, and the rebound by Shireman. Shireman out to Brown on the right wing. Brown throws it back outside. Double P for three, a swish! Cheese sandwich P squared for three. Peyton Pritchard, 65-58. Down the lane goes Edgecombe with a strong left-handed drive, but he can't finish. Rebound by Peyton Pritchard. They give it off to JB. Brown out to Jordan Walsh. Walsh back to Brown at the top of the circle. Is picked up by Embiid on the switch. Sixers are in his own defense. Back outside to Peyton Pritchard, also now picked up by Embiid. Pritchard has Embiid spinning around, doesn't know where the hell he is. He's playing pocket full of posies as Shireman flips up the shot, no good. Embiid the board. Shireman stole it away. Back to White. That was a travel. He went up and down, missed the shot, and it's out of bounds. Embiid is tired. Embiid got worn out trying to freaking guard Derek, whoever the hell that was, man. Embiid looked like a lost kid. He was looking around like, where did he go? Where is he? Embiid was lost in that one. The Celtics couldn't score, though. Here's George for three. That shot short. Nobody underneath except for C's, and it's grabbed there by Jaylen Brown. Brown top of the circle against Edgecombe. Out in the corner to Shireman. Shireman with an off-balance three. That's a terrible shot. Rebound by Joel Embiid. And Embiid had stolen away again, but luckily for him, it got knocked out of bounds by Walsh, and it'll belong to the Sixers. That was a terrible shot by Shireman. It's a turnaround three. Embiid doesn't have the best handles. Embiid got no handles. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't. LA Luca, what up, brother? There you go. Thank you, Dire Giants fan. Dr. Moriali's in the house. That ball is knocked away. Thank you, Max Energy Guy. Appreciate you, brother. Embiid throws it out. They swing it around. Maxey for three. Swish. Cheese. Sandwich tie threes. The Sixers continue to maintain this 10-point lead. Brown out in the corner. Shireman for three again. No good again. Rebound by Derek White. Ball's knocked away. He got it back. Shireman with a touch pass. They're looking for Jaylen Brown. And now he's denied there by Paul George. Instead, it's Pritchard getting into the lane. Outside, Gonzalez tries a three. No good. Another rebound. Throwing it outside. Brown for three. And that's finally good. The Celtics get about 7 shots at a three. And they finally make it. That's the last guy needed to make that fucking three. My PrizePicks go. The last freaking one I needed to make that three. Celtics got 4 offensive rebounds on that possession. Here's Embiid with the basketball. Embiid with a jab step against Brown. Goes up over him and he tickles the twine. There is no way Jaylen Brown can handle that guy down in the low post. Brown down the lane goes up and no good but fouled. He'll go to the line for 2. Which team do I hate more? Donkey Eater? I mean, I don't know. I don't like either one of them, brother. So, Marcus Brody, what up? Brown makes the first free throw. Just became a parent. Do you miss the days of diaper changes asleep? No, I can't say that I do. The diaper changes, it never really bothered me. I didn't mind changing a diaper. The lack of sleep, though, at the beginning, when he was first born, the first 6 weeks were just really hard. You got to get your sleep when you could. I mean, because my wife obviously was off of work for a while after giving birth. I had to go to work after 4 days, so I was working and not getting a lot of sleep. It was tough. But like I said, you get through it. I don't miss him, though. Embiid is foul to go to the line for 2. I can tell you, I look back at the pictures of my kid when he was just a baby, when he was little. I'm like, oh, I remember when he was so little, because now he's a tank. You guys have seen him. When I was here, my kid used to come down here. You couldn't even see. You could see like the top of his head. Now he's like standing there and he's like up here. You know. Knicks have an easier time with the Sixers. You think so? Chris, you think so? I think the Knicks can beat either one of these teams, if I'm being honest. What do the Lakers need to do to beat OKC? Need to play perfect basketball. And the Embiid makes the free throw. The Lakers have to play perfect basketball, and the Thunder have to have down games. Lakers gonna have to rely on the Lakers gonna have to hope the Thunder miss shots. That's it. I mean, Lakers gonna win. Gotta play defense. Can't turn the fucking ball over 20 times. Can't miss free throws. Can't give up offensive rebounds. You gotta limit second chance opportunities for them. Can't turn the ball over. You gotta make your free throws. That's the Lakers. You gotta rebound. That's the way the Lakers are gonna win. And Boss doing for the Sixers, I want to see crying Celtics fans. Philly does look scary, though, but we'd have home court. Yes, we would. I still think the Knicks can beat the Celtics. I do. The Pistons handle the shit out of us in the frickin'... And I still think the Knicks can beat them, too. The Knicks are playing best basketball of anybody right now. That three's no good. Rebound grab there by Quentin Grimes, who's checked in. Tyrese Maxey around the screen, down the lane, flips it up and in. No, I'm sorry, he missed it. Rebound by Embiid with a little kiss. Embiid lays it up and in, and it's 74-63. Embiid's got 27 points, 10 rebounds. Brown with a basketball, trying to get free. Goes up, shot no good, rebound by Grimes. Brown ended up on his back pockets. Embiid gives it off, down low. Edgecombe goes up, a lot of contact, no foul. Edgecombe looked like he was injured there. He was weird at what he was doing. Here is Gonzalez for 3, no good. Rebound by Tyrese Maxey. You're not going to get a better look than that if you're Boston. Yeah, Edgecombe is shaken up. Sixers are going to take a timeout. Edgecombe got hit right in the left eye. 4:47 to go in the third quarter. The Sixers lead the Celtics in Game 7, 74-63. Knicks fans will travel to the stadium? Maybe. Delayed shooting, what up? You like the shirt? Thanks, sir. My Toy Story shirt? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Let's go. That could happen. I had the Spurs coming out of the West. If the Knicks and Spurs fade, that'd be great. But the Spurs beat us in '99. The Spurs will beat us again. The Knicks can't. I don't think the Knicks can beat the Thunder. I don't think the Knicks can beat the Thunder or the Spurs. I think they're the two. I think those are the two best basketball teams by far. I think they're on a collision course for the Western Conference Finals, and I think that'll be a great series. But stranger shit's happen. I did not expect the Sixers to right now looking to eliminate Boston in the first round. I didn't have that on my bingo card at all. I didn't have that. I figured Boston win this in 5 and move on. I definitely did not have Philadelphia on the looking like they could actually win this series. You think they can beat? I mean, they did beat them. They did beat the shit out of them earlier this year. Lots of Knicks fans live in Philly. I mean, Knicks fans travel very well. They took over to. I mean, Atlanta doesn't have any fans. They just don't. Atlanta's not a good sports town. They've got some good teams. Even when I was young, and they had Spud Webb, and they had Kevin Willis, and they had Stacey Augmon and Dominique Wilkins. They were always a playoff team, but they never their fans are never there. They couldn't sell out anything. So Knicks fans took that place over. Knicks fans do travel well. Knicks fans take over. They don't take over Boston. A lot of Knicks fans do go to Boston, but Boston fans are very loyal. And obviously Brooklyn, that's Knicks. That's their second arena. That's their second home court. There is no Brooklyn Nets fans. None. They don't exist. They tried. The Brooklyn Nets tried to take over the city by signing Durant, Harden, and Kyrie Irving. And they were in the playoffs a couple of years, and I knew that shit wasn't going to work. And we used to get Nets fans in the Lakers streams all the time, like, the Nets going to beat the Lakers. I'm like, worry about getting out of the East. And I said, nobody's going to be a Nets fan in 3 years, and they break this shit up. And there are no more Nets fans. Marcus, what's going on? Yeah, the Hawks just don't draw. They just don't. You know? Hit the thumbs up if you haven't. Appreciate you guys, girls, being here, man. 172 likes. If we get 200, that would be great. I'm not talking trash. I'm talking truth, baby. The Knicks can do this shit. The Knicks can do it. Dire Giants fan!
Thank you for being a friend.
What a legend. Thank you, brother. Just an FYI, and for those having trouble subscribing or hitting the like, close out the chat, and it's right there. That's right. He's right. Thank you, sir. Yeah, all you got to do is close out your chat for a second and then hit the thumbs up. Let's go. So Edgecombe went back to the locker room. Maxey driving, floating, flipping, tickling the twine. The Sixers have getting near their largest lead of the night. They led by as many as 15. They lead by 13. And Hauser with a swish cheese sandwich. Sam the man. Long frickin' drop. 4:20 to go here in the third quarter. Everybody, 4:20 to go in the third quarter. 4:20. Creed, you know what to do. Smoke them because you got him.
Smoke weed every day.
Edgecombe goes up and no good. Who the hell went back to the locker room? They said someone went back to the locker room. I thought it was Edgecombe, but it's not. Who the hell went back to the locker room? Pritchard into the paint. Driving on Edgecombe. Underneath the basket. Now takes it back outside. Gives it out there to Derek White. They have 7 to shoot. White out to Peyton Pritchard. Pritchard drives to the left. Steps back. Pulls up. No good. Rebound grab there by Quentin Grimes. He runs it up into the front court for, I almost called them the Eagles, for the 76ers. Gives it out there to PG8. Doesn't sound right. Paul George with the crossover. Step back for 3. Swish cheese sandwich. Oh, so beautiful. 3G. I did that shit again. 79-66. Paul George with 13. He's 3 out of 4 from downtown. White drives, kicks. Shireman for 3. No. Paul George the board. Out to Tyrese Maxey. 13-point Sixer lead. 3:16 to go in the third quarter.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
Tyrese Maxey tickles the twine. I guess it was Embiid that went back to the locker room. He has something going on there with his waist. Rebound grab there by Quentin Grimes. 81-66. This match is the largest lead of the night for the Sixers. Grimes spinning, winning, kicking it out. Extra pass. Edgecombe with a fake. The 3. Swish cheese sandwich. The Sixers are running him out of the building. They have opened up an 18-point lead with 2:21 to go in the third quarter. Timeout Boston. They are reeling in Beantown. Sixers on a roll. 84-66. Philadelphia in front in Game 7. That is crazy, man. Celtics scored the first basket of this quarter. And since that point, Celtics scored the first basket. The Sixers have outscored them 29-14. Celtics cut this to 55-52 at the very beginning of the third. Danny Duds, what up, man? Well, we'll see. I mean, it's not like it's not going to be a walk in the park for the Knicks, whoever they play. Hopefully Embiid. I think Embiid needs to get me one more freaking rebound. I think he has 10. Yeah, man, I need Embiid. I need Embiid to get me one more rebound. Get yourself out there and get me a board. Yeah, that's the one good thing, Cardiac Knicks. If they're I was going to say, that's the one advantage the Knicks would have. If the Sixers win, the Knicks get home court. White flips it up, no good. The Celtics are ice cold. Nice rebound swooping in there and laying it in as Sam Hauser. It's 84-68. Just little things like that in a game where you're losing by 18 that you don't think about. But that type of play right there where the Sixers could have got the rebound and went up by 20 and instead it's down to 16. Not still ways to go. But little things like that, the Celtics come back and win. They get overlooked. Here is George for 3. That one's off the mark. Kate to the board. Max Energy Guy. Welcome to the Dog Pound. Where my Dog Pound members at? Welcome Max Energy Guy into the kennel, baby. Let's go. Shout out to him for actually doing it. That three's no good. I can't tell how many people are like, bro, I'm going to donate. Bro, I'm going to do this. Nobody ever follows through. Shout out to Max Energy Guy. He did follow through. Let's go, baby. Tyrese Maxey around the screen. 70 seconds ago. Pulls up on the elbow. Shot no good. Rebound by Keita. Gives it off here to Jaylen Brown. He had a very short rest. Brown goes right to the rack and lays it out. I'm going to lose my prize picks. The Sixers decide not to play defense on Jaylen Brown the whole night. It don't matter. Embiid might not get back in there. I mean, if Embiid is done for the night, Celtics got a chance. Boston can easily get this to 10 points. Or less than 10 points going into the fourth, and they will have a shot. Told you, that little rebound by Sam Hauser where the Sixers are up by 18, the Celtics missed, and Hauser just grabbed the rebound, the Sixers were being lazy, and he scored. Little things like that, man, make a big difference. Maxey kicks it out. Edgecombe for 3. Swish cheese sandwich. But the Sixers continue to stroke in a side pocket triple for Edgecombe. Did that shit again. What the fuck? Jaylen Brown for 3. Yup, he's going to have 60 tonight, so that was a terrible pick by me. I should have just kept the Derek White pick that I had. That's going to kill me. 87-73. Boston trailing by 14. Maxey with the basketball, gives it off down low, driving, going up, and getting fouled. Quentin Grimes tried to hammer it home, and he'll go to the line. He was looking to posterize Hauser. Almost did anyway. VHK Edgecombe in losses is 0 for 16 from downtown and wins. He's 10 for 22. That is a very interesting stat right there. Very interesting stat. Derek White, I'm sorry, my freaking phone. Derek White finishes the third with a basket. 88-75 going to the third quarter.
It's why you know you're off the supplies. Your golf balls, your fancy coffee, your giant TV. It's everything in one place. It's like Schwab. Everything investors need, all in one place. Okay? Yeah, Schwab, they can do everything. Invest, trade, get
Knicks versus Sixers. There's still a ways to go. Live free, what up? You got Knicks. It's way too early to say Knicks versus Sixers. 13-point lead is very doable, man. The Celtics can come back from a 13-point deficit. Listen, they shoot a shitload of threes. So if they get hot from downtown, Celtics can easily win this game. Mitch, I love Mitch. Appreciate that, Max Energy guy. Well, that's what I want, man. I want people to come into this chat and feel at home and have a good time. I say it all the time. These streams are supposed to be fun, man. I say it. We were talking about relationships and shit earlier, man. Everybody goes through stresses. Everybody. Work, relationships, children, bills, all this shit. It's all crazy. I just wanted you to come in here for 2.5, 3 hours a night. Forget about your shit. Enjoy the fucking stream. Have fun. My chat kicks ass. They're hilarious. We have a lot of fun in here, man. That's what I want. I just want you to all have fun, you know. So we good. We good. Embiid will be fine. I'm not worried about Embiid. Oh, Embiid. I don't think Embiid is seriously injured. Yeah, Towns has to play more aggressive, but Towns was really good the last couple of games against the Hawks. He had a triple-double. You know, he only had 12 points in that game, but they didn't need him to score. OG had 26 and a half. Game was over in the first quarter. Shit, we were doing Giants Collective. It was 72-22 when I went upstairs to watch a game. I was watching it down here. That game was never close. You know. Mitch was... Yeah, well, Dyson Daniels is a fucking cheap-shot bitch, threw an elbow at him, and Mitch was going to kill him. But I'm glad that they just ejected him. He didn't get suspended. Because, you know, the Knicks had that in order, so you don't want to lose Mitch when the game's already over for the next series. So, what Embiid is? Going to the fourth. Getting ready to go. Of course, I'm live streaming game one of Lakers OKC. Indeed. Are they going to do Giants Collective early? Or we're going to have to skip it? Because I think we only do one show a week in May. There's not much to talk about. So, be up. I'll be live at 8 o'clock New York time, 5 o'clock LA, 8 o'clock in the morning Thursday in the Philippines. I'm sorry, Wednesday for game one. I do all the Laker games, brother. I'll definitely be live for that. Embiid's back out there driving down the lane, goes up, gets knocked down, no foul call, rebound Keita. Brown for three, no good, rebound by Quentin Grimes. Grimes gives it off here to Tyrese Maxey. Sixers lead by 13. They give it off there to Joel Embiid. Embiid has it at the elbow, backing down Keita, playing with 4 fouls. Nice pass to Edgecombe for three, and that was never close. It was way short all the way. Rebound Keita gives it off here to Jaylen Brown. Brown outside Hauser for three. Swish cheese sandwich. Sam Hauser must love the shot because he's on target. 88-78. Hauser's 3 for 3 from downtown, 11 points. Chance of defense from the TD Garden crowd. Outside, Quentin Grimes looking down low here on the mismatch. It's Embiid against Derek White. Has it at the elbow. Embiid ball fakes. White stripped it away. Embiid got it back. 3 to shoot. Embiid is stripped again. What defense by Derek White back in the Celtics. White leading the break down the lane all the way to the rack. He goes coast to coast. Slap a little butter on the toast and lay it in with a little kiss. And it's 88-80. 88-80. Derek White now at 23. And the crowd has got its juice back. Down low, nice pass underneath to Oubre, who is fouled, and Oubre will go to the stripe for 2. Dire Giants fan, thank you, brother. Appreciate you, Dire Giants fan, a legend.
Thank you for being a friend.
He says, shout out to Max Energy Guy for following through. I've only seen that twice. It never happens, Dire Giants fan. People are like, how do you donate? How do you become a member? And I tell them, and they never follow through. You know they don't. So, yes, big shout out to him for actually following through. Free throw is good. More coming here for Oubre. 10-10 to go in the fourth. Sixers have led pretty much the entire way. Boston had a very brief 1-point lead in the second quarter. And maybe it's just me, but I still feel like Boston's going to win this game. I don't know why. I feel like Philadelphia has had a chance to put them away a couple of times, and they haven't done it. I feel like in the end, it's going to come back to get them. Hauser for 3. Wow, that wasn't close. Oh, what a rebound by Keita, lays in with a little kiss. If you're not wearing your heart on everybody, please duck and cover. That was an absolute brick. It wasn't close. Boston's bench has 33 points tonight. Sixers bench has 3. Edgecombe 4-3. No good. Keita another rebound. White with the basketball. Give it off to Jaylen Brown. Had it knocked away. And it goes out of bounds. It belonged to the Celtics. 9:32 to go in the fourth. The Sixers 90. The C's 82. Hit that thumbs up if you haven't. Oubre and Maxey with 4 fouls for the Sixers. Keita has 4 for the Celtics. They get it in to Neemias Keita. Off to Derek White. Down low to Brown. Inside, laying it in easily again. He's been able to get in there all night. 90-84, and the Sixers want a timeout. 9:22 to go in the fourth. Celtics are right in this one. Game 7, and don't really get much better than this. It's going right down to the wire. You know it. You know this is going down to the wire, man. You know it is. Going right down to the wire. I think my chat froze again. No shock to me. My chat froze. Yep. As always, chat freezing. There we go. Get it back. All right, I think I'm good now. 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 I'm good now. For the next series. Damn right. Damn right. Damn right.
That's the bottom line, because Stone Cold said so.
Madden Kings. Hello, friends. Mark Holmes here with my 19th video of the day. I want to talk more about Dak Prescott. Well, hello, friends. Mark Holmes here. This is my 27th video of the day. I have nothing better to do. Don't like the Celtics, but I want the Sixers. I don't like either one of them. Like I said, the only thing with the Sixers, the Knicks get home court advantage if the Sixers win. Hit your thumbs up if you have it. Let's get 200. We're 12 away. 12 likes away from 200. Last night I got killed, obviously. I was wicked piss drunk last night. Hit my prize picks last night. Not going to hit them tonight. Hit my prize picks last night. Great stream. I realized that after the fact, we had 1,300 likes in that stream. 1,300. That's the first time that I got 1,300 likes in a stream in forever. The first time in forever. Mark, what up, brother? Thank you for being a member of 50 months. Good to see you. Let's hope our Giants whoop some ass this year. Yeah, that shot looked just like the Tyrese Halliburton shot R.J. Barrett hit last night. Exactly like Tyrese Halliburton last year against the Knicks. Bad dude says Sixers going to win. We'll see. I'm not Yassine. I'm not shocked they blew a 24-point lead at all. People were coming in telling me that the refs were babysitting them. Embiid tickles the twine. So out of the timeout, that's a big shot by Embiid. Quiets the Boston crowd for a second. 92-84. That's an offensive foul on Jaylen Brown. Oh, they called a blocking foul on Paul George. Wow. Paul George got ran, but Jaylen Brown ran him right over. Jaylen Brown is hurt, grabbing his left knee. He's fine. Well, I shouldn't say he's fine, but he got up, which is good. I think he just banged knees. He'll be fine. I do think this should be an offensive foul, though. Jaylen Brown was completely out of control. I think he just banged knees on the way by. I think that's what happened to him. Maybe he didn't bang knees. When did he hurt his knee? I don't really know what the hell happened there. Embiid with a cheap shot, though. That I do know. Embiid with a fucking cheap shot right there. Fucking pushed him in the back. What a cheap shot. Hammer, my man. Thank you, brother. Hey, halfway to a dono train. Anybody want to drive one today?
Thank you for being a friend.
Well, we got one earlier. Brown is still walking gingerly, but he'll be okay. He's staying in the game. I took a bath on the Derby tonight, but still wanted to contribute. You're the man, Hammer. Thank you so much, brother. Appreciate you. Yeah, I didn't bet the Derby. I would have lost, though. I like the horse with the name Bourbon in there. That was. Hey, Billy Ray Valentine is here. Looking good, Billy Ray. Feeling good, Lewis. So I think that's what they were reviewing. Embiid just got a technical foul, which he deserves. Total fucking, it was a total bitch move by Embiid. Dire Giants fan, thank you, brother. Appreciate it, Brilly. Billy Ray Valentine. Peyton Pritchard makes the free throw, 92-85. Chief Wallaby finished fourth. That Bourbon, whatever the hell that Bourbon horse was, he had the lead. He just got swallowed up at the end. 92-85. Jaylen Brown is fine. Terrorizing. Thank you, brother. Appreciate you.
Thank you for being a friend.
White Taquita. Yes! And the foul! Give him the open arm. Name is Cage. It'll go down the old and one little kiss. Boston right in it. You knew they weren't going to lay over and die. Terrorizes says, give me the fucking keys. That's right. You know what time it is, baby. Choo-choo, baby. Choo-choo. Free throw is good. It is 92-88. Hammer! Thank you, brother. Appreciate it. Always happens. We have a blocking foul on Jaylen Brown. Come on, ride it, train it, choo-choo, ride it, choo-choo. One leg away from 200. Let's go. It's 92-88. We got a game. That ball was almost stolen away. Beautiful hands there by Peyton Pritchard. Maxey will inbound. 8:26 to go in the fourth. The Celtics have trailed by as many as 18. They led by a single point early in the second quarter. Sixers have led pretty much the entire way. It only matters who leads as the clock hits triple zeros. Embiid with the step-back fade. That shot's no good. The rebound by Jaylen Brown. Celtics can cut it in one possession with the basket. Brown, ball fake, throws it out. White in the corner. Good defense there by Grimes. They throw it back outside. Brown around a screen. Brown with a hesitation dribble. The drive goes up with a shot. Yes! And the foul! Giving the hoop the arm. White will go to Albany. Oh, and one as he tickles the twine. I should say Brown's going to go to the line for the old and one. And the Sixers are coming apart here. The foul on Paul George. Here we go. Enoch, what up? Tatum out. Yes, Tatum's been out. He didn't play tonight. Nick Hughes, what up, Nick? Thank you for 200 likes. Free throws good. My prize picks are done. Brown went over 30. I had him getting less than 30 tonight. I had him getting less than 31. Embiid is gimpy now. It is 92-91. This is close to the Celtics have been since the second quarter. Grimes to Embiid. He's open for three. A Swiss cheese sandwich. What a huge shot by Joel M3. 95-91. Here is White down the lane. Underneath goes up and can't get the shot to go. Embiid with the board. And a foul on Derek White. Not a good foul. I mean, Embiid had the rebound. You foul them underneath your own hoop. I mean, you don't foul them there. Just give them the board and go up, play defense. Think the Celtics are going to trade Tatum? Woogie Luigi, what up, brother? Edgecombe is tough. I like Edgecombe. I hate the Celtics, too, if it makes you feel any better. Not that I like the Sixers. I'm a Knicks fan, so I don't like either one. But I don't like the Celtics either. I can agree with you on that. Axel, what up? Sixers with the basketball. They're down low to Embiid. Gets free. A big block by Keita. What a play by Neemias Keita. She's come back the other way. White with the basketball and looking for Jaylen Brown. Picked up by Oubre around the screen to the top of the circle. He is put free at the elbow. Gives it off to Keita. Keita with a dribble. Lost it. Got it back. Celtics have 7 to shoot. Keita spinning, firing, fading away. Shot no good. Off the boards is grabbed there by Edgecombe. He gives it off to Maxey. Tyrese Maxey will slow it down here for Philadelphia. Under 7 minutes to go in the fourth quarter. No, I'll eat it up. I'll eat it later. Yeah, it's cool. Thank you. Here is Embiid for 3 again. That one's no good. Rebound by Jaylen Brown. Brown will bring it up here for the Celtics, trailing by 4. Brown with the basketball. Brown around a screen over to the right wing. Brown at the elbow, picked up the dribble, and hey, they called the travel. Oh my God. They don't ever call travel in the NBA. Obviously, Jaylen Brown forgot his passport because you can't travel without your passport. You get called for the violation. And obviously, he left it in the locker room. They never call travel. 95-91, Philadelphia by 4. There's Paul George fading away. That wasn't close. If you're not wearing your heart, everybody, please duck and cover. Absolute brick coming in. Kicking it outside. White, the fake, the take for 3. Swiss cheese sandwich. D-dub. 95-94. It's a 1-point game. 5:40 to go in the fourth. White with 26. Maxey lets it roll into the front court before he picks it up for Philadelphia. This is exactly what you want from a game 7. The 1-point game of 5:30 to go in the fourth. Maxey calling out on a play. Celtics in his own defense. Maxey around a screen. Runs into Hauser. Has 8 seconds to shoot. Maxey gets free. Down the lane he goes. Strong move. Late whistle and a foul. Maxey will go to the line for 2. Am I ready for Los Angeles? I'm as ready as I'm going to be. What up, Juan? Didn't have a hangover this morning. Didn't have a hangover. Got some good sleep. And he was fouled. It's a good call. It's number 5 on Nemias Keita. It's a good call. Why are they complaining? Look at this. He got hit right across the bicep. How are they complaining? What are they looking at? There's no way the Celtics challenged this. There's no way the Celtics are challenging that. Triple overtime. Yeah, somebody said double overtime earlier. Like I said, man, I ain't got to work tomorrow. I'm okay with a couple of overtimes if we got to do it. In a game 7. Board says go Sixers. It's been a really good game. Sixers, I'm telling you, man, I feel like they had a chance to put them away. Again, it was that little thing, man. Nobody's going to give a shit about it if the Celtics win. Nobody's going to think about it. But the Sixers were up by 18, and the Celtics missed a shot. And I forgot who was down there for Philadelphia, but they lazily went after the rebound. Sam Hauser grabbed it and laid it in. And instead of Philadelphia going down the court, maybe going up by 20 or 21, the Celtics cut it to 16. And I said at that point, it's just a little thing. But it could turn out big at the end of the game. You don't think about it when you're down by 18. But that's a 4-point swing, a 5-point swing. I could come back to haunt him at the end. AI will replace the ref soon. No, I'm not going to do the game. I did the game tonight, so I want to hang out with my kiddo. And I haven't eaten. I told you, man, I'm hungry now. I only had breakfast this morning. I had a protein bar and like a couple of cookies. I haven't eaten. I haven't really. That's what happens to me when I drink a lot. The next day, if you want to call that. I mean, I ate breakfast, so it's not like I was hungover. Like I went and I ate breakfast. It wasn't nauseous or anything. But usually, man, I'm never hungry the day after. I don't know why. I'm just not. But I'm hungry now. But I haven't really eaten anything probably since 2:30. But I will get you guys. Listen, man, during the summer, I'm going to have a lot of freaking time. During the summer. We'll have a lot of time. So we'll definitely do some more gaming streams without question. Refs terrible all night? Refs are always terrible, brother. I think they're looking for a flagrant dash. There's no way Boston going to challenge that. There's no way. That was an obvious foul. But it's not a flagrant, so I don't know what the hell they're looking at either. He hit him in the bicep. He didn't hit him in the head. Then they're going to repeat. I think the Spurs come out of the West, but I could definitely see the Thunder. I think the Spurs are the only team that can beat the Thunder, if I'm being honest. Juan drank a few beers. My man Juan, let's go. You're supposed to, if you're 21 or over, you're supposed to throw them back at me on bathtub beer night. You're supposed to throw them back. I eat 3 meals every day. Except for Sunday. I fasted on a Sunday because Saturday's my cheat day. I usually skip breakfast and lunch. I don't eat till dinner. I only have one meal on Sunday. But oh, so he said they didn't challenge it. Free throw is good. They didn't challenge it. He was saying, I just wanted a timeout. So Celtics just took a timeout. They did not challenge it. I don't know that they could take a timeout, though, can they? What's up, Detroit Turbo? They can't take a timeout there, can they? Free throw is good. It's just about the time CBS's scoreboard starts to be shitty. 97-94. Sixers have led by as many as 18. The Celtics have only led by 1 at one point. Both teams are in the bonus. 5 minutes to go in the fourth. Game 7. Winner plays the Knicks. Jaylen Brown goes up with a shot, and he line drives it home. He was looking for a foul. He didn't get it, but he got the hoop. It's 97-96. Brown has 33. Shad's the defense are louder now. The TD Boston and Garden. They give it off to Embiid down to the low post. Embiid is fouled by Jaylen Brown, and Embiid will go to the line for 2. Again, both teams are shooting free throws from here on out. Yeah, Jaylen Brown grabbing Embiid's jersey. It is the I do like the ABS for baseball because it's really fast. Free throw by Embiid is good. It's really fast. It takes no time for them to review a ball or strike. I like that. Damn, brother, you're working your ass off, my 2 cents. But I got you. I'll keep you as sane as possible. I mean, I'm a little insane myself. I don't know how sane an insane person can keep you, but shit. We'll try. Free throws are good. 99-96. Philadelphia up by 3. Embiid with 34. Big game for Joel Embiid. Big game for Jaylen Brown. The Stars are showing up for both teams tonight. White for the tie. That's off the side of the rim. The rebound grab there by VJ Edgecombe. He'll give it off to Maxey, who brings it into the front court with 4:20 to go in the fourth quarter, everybody. 4:20 to go in the fourth. 4:20 crew. You know what to do. Smoke him because you got him.
Smoke weed every day.
And here is Embiid with the basketball. Embiid. Cross court to Edgecombe in the corner. Outside, they swing it around. Maxey trying to drive. 4 seconds to shoot. Maxey has to get off a shot. Got free, gets in there, missed the shot. And they're going to call basket interference. I have no idea how Maxey missed this. But Edgecombe took that ball off the rim, and then he laid it up short anyway. It's Celtics basketball. Maxey did an incredible job of getting free, and then he blew the layup. I don't know if Nick Nurse is going to challenge us, but that ball was definitely on the rim. That will be offensive basket interference. Maxey's saying he's fouled. They can't review that. It's a really good game, man. When I do game 7s and I have no dog in the fight, this is exactly what I want. I want these games to go right down to the wire like this. That ball's on the... Oh, maybe it's not in the rim. It don't matter. He laid it up short. I mean, I guess they'd have a jump ball. The game is moving by really fast, and now they're making sure they get all their commercials in now. If you haven't done so, guys, girls, do me a favor. Hit the thumbs up. It does help out the stream. It helps me out if you're tuned in. If you're here for the first time and you're liking what you're hearing, give me a little subscribe. It doesn't cost anything to do either one. I call Laker games. It's really my bread and butter on here. But I'll tell you what, I call a lot of playoff games. I call Giants games. I call Yankees games. I pretty much do everything. I'm very versatile. But what I do have that I can claim nobody else has in here is the best chat on YouTube. That's why you want to subscribe to this channel. Trust me when I tell you, my chat is like one big family, baby. We have a lot of fun in these streams. We want you to just take a load off, forget about the stresses of everyday life for 2.5 to 3 hours a day. Come on in and have a good time. There is no better time than watching me get hammered on a weekend because of the chat. That's always interesting, too. So if you're new and never been here on Bathtub Beer Night, you should tune in just to see that circus. Joe Ford and Della Serna, what up? Can't fuck with SK, what up? I don't think they challenged it. I think they Oh, no, they did challenge it. Neither team has a challenge left. So it's Boston's ball, trailing by 3. Derek White with the basketball. Down low here to Jaylen Brown. Brown banging, kicking. Here's a 3. That's off the mark. Keita with a strong board and a loose ball foul on Embiid. Keita will go to the line for 2. Both teams out of challenges. Both teams 2 timeouts. Both teams are in the bonus. Double OT. I told you, man. I'm off tomorrow. I don't mind. I don't mind if it goes overtime. Thank you, Desiree. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah, my guy Pete's my man. August 29th. Free throw is good. August 29th. The madness and the mania. We'll finally meet because I'm going to that game. I'm going NYYU Day on August 29th and they take on the Celtics. The Red Sox. Pete and I are finally going to meet in person. I hope Yankee Stadium. I hope we don't blow the roof off the Audi Club. Free throws are good. 99-98 CBS being stupid again. Let me refresh this. Chance of defense in the TD Garden crowd are loud and buzzing. Embiid down low, hook shot, short rebound, Keita. Celtics can take the lead for the first time in the second quarter. For the first time since the second quarter. Derek White with the basketball around the screen by Jaylen Brown over to the right wing. To Brown, who's open for 3. Oh, it was halfway down and out and rimmed down and rebounded by Maxey. Everybody rose in unison there. The TD Garden, 3:16 to go in the fourth quarter.
Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
1 point lead for the Sixers. They led by as many as 18. Maxey kicks it out. Embiid in the corner for 3. That's no good. Keita another rebound. Celtics will try to take the lead again. We're under 3 minutes to go in Game 7. Winner goes home. I'm sorry, winner takes on the Knicks. Loser goes home. Brown, no good. Rebound saved and grabbed by Paul George. The winner plays the Knicks. The loser goes home. The winner ain't going home. The winner's going to go home because my Knicks are going to take care of them regardless, whoever they play. What a game. I love it when Game 7s are like this. Maxey down low. 6 seconds to shoot. Nice move by George. Blocked by Jaylen Brown. What a play. Here comes White the other way. Jaylen Brown down the lane. Kicks. Here's Peyton Pritchard for 3. That one's no good. Ball is grabbed by Paul George. How many opportunities have the Celtics had to take the lead and they can't get it to go? The basket's tightening like a noose. 2 minutes ago in the fourth quarter, the Sixers with a 1 point lead. It's Maxey at the top of the circle. Left-handed dribble drive all the way to the rack. Oh, beautiful move with a little kiss. As he was ambidextrous, went from the left back to the right. Hauser broke free and he couldn't catch the ball. He saves it though. The Celtics get an extra possession. They got very lucky there. Hauser was wide open. He couldn't handle a pass. 106 seconds to go in the fourth. The Celtics trail by 3. Jaylen Brown with the basketball. Brown driving, pushing off. Got away with a push. No good. Keita can't grab the board. Sixers get it. Maxey just walk with the basketball. They don't call it travel. Embiid is limping around again. Huge possession for each team here with 80 seconds to go in the fourth. It's Maxey with the basketball picked up by Derek Brown around the screen by Oubre. Thought about the 3. Gets it back from Oubre. Maxey drives. Oh, and a drive. And again, a little kiss as Maxey explodes through the double team and gets all the way to the rack. The Sixers up by a nickel. 70 seconds ago. Maxey with 26, 8, and 7. It is Derek White. No timeout for the Celtics, which I'm surprised about. White driving with the right hand over to the elbow. The hesitation dribble now. Going to kick it outside. No, he does not kick it outside. Now he does. Hauser for 3. That's no good. Rebound grab by Oubre. The Sixers with a 5-point lead. Under a minute to go. And the ball looking like they're going to take on the New York Knicks. If the Sixers hold on to win, they'll go from the TD Garden to Madison Square Garden. Celtics absolutely need to stop. Maxey's been the man. Maxey fades away. Fires shot no good. And the rebound is tapped out of bounds by Embiid. Bodies all over the floor. Celtics are with the basketball with 30 seconds to go in the fourth. Celtics still no timeout. They have 2 left. Both teams are in the bonus. Jaylen Brown with the basketball. Brown pulls up for three. That never had a chance. Long rebound. Brown gets it back. Here's another three. That's off the mark. Rebound by Maxey. Celtics got a foul. And it looks like the Sixers are going to pull off the major upset. Celtics are about to punch their ticket to Cancun. Unbelievable. Wow, Maxey just ran into Embiid's knee. Maxey fell down and Embiid's knee bent backwards. And his knee's already banged up. Free throw is good. This one here is pretty much going to do it. Make this free throw. You're up by 3 possessions. And that's pretty much the fridge. It's not the fridge. I got my own saying for that. Makes this basket. You can put the Celtics in the air fryer because they're cooked. And that is both free throws are good. Put them in the air fryer. The Celtics are cooked. 105-98, Philadelphia by 7, 20 seconds ago. Wow. What a crazy game. Celtics move a 3-1 series lead. Laker fans rejoice. I know Laker fans love that shit. All my Laker fans celebrate in the chat. Give a little celebration. I don't have that. Little.
Josie's on a vacation far away.
Let's go. Hit that thumbs up. If we get 250, that'd be great. Thank you to all new subscribers tonight. Appreciate it. It was a very good Game 7. Boston was able to get back into the game, but they spent up a little bit too much energy. They had an opportunity, man, a couple of times to get the lead, and they just couldn't do it. They just couldn't make a basket. With about 3 minutes ago, they had a minute period where the Sixers are not scoring, and the Celtics had a chance. And they just couldn't get it done. And then Tyrese Maxey just took over with a couple of really strong drives of the hoop. Knicks get home court, yes. I think they play... When do the Knicks play? Is that Monday? I'll definitely try to do the Knicks. I hate those early games. Well, I don't know when they're going to play, but... Hauser for 3, no good. Rebounded by the Sixers, and that's going to do it, guys. Celtics do foul for some reason. I don't know why. The Sixers are going to go to Madison Square Garden. The Celtics are going to board a plane and go to Cancun. So the Knicks are either playing Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. It just... Hopefully the Knicks play on Monday, May 4th. Hopefully that's when they play. Real Lakers World Order, thank you so much, brother. Appreciate that, man. Thank you for supporting the channel. The free throw is good. Thank you, brother. When the Celtics lose, I smile. Oh, the Laker fans are loving life right now. And Tatum can do nothing but sit there and sulk. Maxey fittingly makes both free throws. He was the man down the stretch. Sixers got off to a big lead. The Celtics gave them their best punch, but at the end of the day, Sixers just too much. JC, thank you, man. Appreciate it. I don't give a shit. I don't care who they play. I don't care who they play. Knicks can beat either one of these teams. That's the way I look at it. Knicks can beat either one of these teams, in my opinion. So... Oh, I didn't see it was announced. All I saw was to be determined for both of them. Sweet, I can do the game on Monday. Yeet! We'll do the game on Monday, 7:45. Be ready to go. Well, they're the 2 seed, Tay. The Pistons were the 1 seed. But still, a 2 seed choking a 3 games 1 lead is pretty bad. I don't know why the hell the Sixers fouled. That doesn't make any sense. What's going on, Herman? Thank you for watching from Uganda. I'm sorry, the Sixers were at the line. I'm going to say, why did the Celtics foul? Pritchard's three's an air ball. Maxey fitting with a rebound, and that is it. Eba, bruh, what up? I agree, brother. You know I'm going to call all those games for the Lakers, but I don't expect much. Then again, I didn't expect the Sixers to beat Boston, especially being down 3-1 in the series. So big shout out to Philadelphia. What a comeback in this series. They came out firing. They got off to a 30-15 lead. Celtics took a quick lead. Sixers got away back, got it up to 18. Celtics had a chance to take the lead late in the fourth, could not make their shots. Maxey with a couple really strong drives got him up there. Sixers made the free throws. Boston continued to miss. And Boston is out of the NBA playoffs. Sixers and Knicks on Monday night in Madison Square Garden. Let's go Knicks. Let's go Knicks. Brian, thank you so much, brother.
Thank you for being a friend.
He said, not sure why Laker fans are celebrating now. Do you think they'll be... No. If the Thunder don't sweep, I think they win in 5, if I'm being honest. But listen, man, I just know how Laker fans are. And anytime Boston loses, it's a good day. That's like me as a Giants fan. Anytime the Eagles lose, it's a great day. Anytime the Eagles or Cowboys lose, I don't give a shit. You know, the Giants, whatever. Anytime my rival loses, it's a good day. Anytime my rival is knocked out and has no chance to win a championship, it's a good day. So I understand where Laker fans are coming from. Me, I don't really care one way or the other because whoever the hell won this series, my Knicks play them next, and my Knicks are going to whip their ass. I hope. They're the fucking Knicks, though. And the Knicks have done nothing but disappoint me for my whole life. My whole life. One leg away from 250, man. If we get that, that would be great. Really appreciate all you guys and girls tuning in. We had a pretty good crowd tonight. I appreciate that very much. Thank you to all new subscribers. Thank you to the new members, people that donated, everybody that came in and hit the thumbs up. I really appreciate it. It was a really good game. I'm going to get out of here, and I will see you guys on Monday, the Knicks and the Sixers, and I'm ready for game 1, baby. So, once again, the final score of the night, the Philadephia 76ers advance, coming back from a 3-1 deficit. They run over the Boston Celtics by the final score of 109-100. For the lovely Yvonne Alawi, it's your boy, the Bay Diggity Dizzle. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, everybody. See you Monday. We out.